Hello, chat. As is par for course, we are experiencing some technical difficulties. More specifically, Finley broken. Here, let me show you Finley broken. That's not supposed to be that's not supposed to be had as is. Also, why does it not show up in the mirror? What's happening here? Help me! Help me! Help me! So yeah, the baby! You got the baby though. So yeah, I'm trying to fix that real quick. 'Cause that's an issue. Oh, I think I know what's wrong with it. Try it again. Yippee! How are y'all doing? How are y'all today? Freedom! I forgot, I'm sorry. Meow. 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 There's a snake in the ball pit, oh my god! Okay, let's see if he fixes it. Well, that's good. Did it fix it? Yippee! That part's normal. That always happens. Don't worry about that part. Okay, stroller. Sit up. So, stroller. Stroller, stay. Mia. We got a Mia! Mia hand. I hold them like a gun. But not if I'm carrying them, then it's not a gun. A baby. You got that baby. That baby. Baby. Little baby. And then I can put the baby back. Baby can sleep. Even though we don't worry about these little stringies. We don't worry about those. They don't exist. We pretend that those don't exist. And they're just stray hairs. That's the other tails that are technically on the model, by the way. That's what those are. Because there are actually other tails on the model. Yeah. She can be sleeping when we're holding her. Also, hello, Spy. Thank you for Isapi. For 29 months and a 26 months drink. Oh my god. You barely missed a day. Hello there. I had technical difficulties.
As to be expected.
Yes.
Wow.
But I do have a baby.
Yeah, look at the baby.
Look at the baby, look at the baby, look at the baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. And look. I can.
Oh my god.
I can hold you, baby.
I can hold your baby. It's cute.
I can hold you, baby. I can hold you, baby. Baby, hold. Baby.
Behold. Also, show Christy the necklace.
Oh, I saw it. Rest assured, I saw it. It's cute.
It's a little weird. I think it still might be having shape key issues.
Oh, okay.
No, it's just weight painting. The joy of weight painting. Baby.
The joy of weight painting.
Squint.
Hello.
Squint.
Love the baby.
Squint.
Okay.
Baby.
So
Okay, hold your baby.
I think I might have it working now. Let's see if
Me,
this
me, me,
works.
me.
Did it come through?
No. I heard nothing. Oh, there's something.
Oh, okay. Your noise gate is killing it, Ida, and it's too quiet. You need to make the sound effect louder.
Christy.
Yeah.
Full frame model.
Oh. Unfortunate.
Okay.
Hello, good sir. I love your monster design.
Thanks.
A child.
Ribbon?
I heard it.
Does this work?
Reinform you to look at the rules
Yes.
for the TOS.
Louder or
Well,
softer?
do it again.
Must be fully clothed, even if they are full of fur.
Yeah, I can hear it.
That's
Should it be louder or perfect?
I think it's loud enough.
Like a
What do you think, Wolf?
texture on it to give them like shorts, and if it's masculine presenting, then you only need to put on shorts.
Do you think it's loud enough?
I'm sorry, what?
You think it's loud enough?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, that's really fine.
I just had to turn noise suppression off, so I'll have to be quiet when
It's hard to tell if those are pants.
I do not have toggle on.
Sorry about that.
No, it's.
Uh,
I fucking love this design.
yeah.
So fucking much.
Yeah. What was that?
Yeah, I think it's whenever I tie my hair up in VR, I start to get a headache.
Aren't those pants?
But I need to have my hair tied up because it's gonna get in the way.
Yeah. No screen. Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
That's entirely my fault.
It's
Even
chill.
covered.
Sometimes people miss that stuff.
Oh, there we go. If I just move my microphone further away, then it won't pick up me turning push to talk on and off.
Oh, good.
I would have.
Yeah.
I think because one might argue
All right.
that
Let me.
this is the real foot.
So.
Baby.
I will.
I think Tanner
Baby.
uploaded it, but I don't know if he's in
Honestly, what I do when it's
here.
He's not in here.
on pants that are very obviously pants.
Okay.
Let me go see if he's online.
Like literally just throw like on like.
So I'll go
it doesn't even
request
need to
on
look
him.
Perfect. It doesn't need to look great.
Yoink it.
Just like black lines over the waistband and like a little bit on the leg, and then you're fine.
Is he online?
Oh,
I'm looking.
Is a little funny.
I think this iteration,
Yeah.
or like this texture should be okay because it looks
No,
like
he's
wearing
not.
certain pants.
Wait, yes, he is.
And that's what
The
I was
other
trying
ones
to
don't
work
work
on.
though.
Request on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll keep that
I
in
request
mind
on
and
him.
try to work on something for the next meetup.
If you go in with that texture, you should be fine.
Now I'm curious what caused that.
Look, the floating baby. Ooh.
Floating baby.
Ooh.
The reason why
That
Twitch
rule.
is so persnickety.
You hold the floating
It's
baby.
because there was
It disappeared.
furries on VRChat, which, by the way, I love furries. To be totally clear, there was like a handful of furries that was basically having softcore porn where they were humping each other, and they made like very clear claims of like, I'm not wearing clothes, so I can just
Yee, it's so
literally
cool.
do
See,
things. So
It's really nice.
Yeah.
that's why I have a rule that I call the I got it from somebody else, but it's the I'm not touching you rule, where it's you're intentionally
Yeah.
trying to get around the rules. You're intentionally trying to poke loopholes into it. You're out.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. That's why a lot of
Mhm.
furry
Oh,
streamers got
Wolf.
banned like all at once when they made this new change.
Yeah.
It really
Do you
fucking sucks.
did you notice
Like,
anything
once you
else
get to
that's
the, like,
different?
really cool fucking monster designs and like other things, and like it fucks with my stuff too. Cause
Stop moving, maybe.
The point is moving.
I hate it.
Look,
I fucking hate it.
Is the hair?
the
By way,
hair
Tracy,
physics
your
are
model
fixed.
does actually rock.
No, they don't suck.
Oh god.
They don't suck
You know what?
anymore.
There's actually something I could totally do. Do you
got
mind
a
if
nice
I
model.
sit here for like
Oh no,
10, 15
we
minutes?
don't care if you lurk around in the lobby. Or they're in the waiting room. It's totally chill.
Yeah. No, cause sorry. You know what? Yeah. Thankfully, I have like 3 different.
Hey, Wolf.
Yeah?
How'd you like that
That
charm?
sucks. I have an idea now.
I don't like my what?
I sent you a shower thought.
Oh yeah, I remember reading it. I just that's funny.
If you have a drink with anything you eat, your stomach thinks it's all soup.
Soup.
That is all.
So
Weird soup, but it's soup.
Soup,
Soup.
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 Grenade.
Soup.
our culture.
Are you waiting for Tanner?
Soup.
Hmm?
Well,
Loading
kind
up.
of. He didn't invite, so he might be coming in.
Jerax, how'd you like that shower thought I sent you?
Fuck you.
Soup.
I didn't need to read that while I was playing Power. Piece of shit.
Oh yeah, I also got this.
Soup,
A giant fist.
Soup.
soup,
I have a giant fist.
soup.
Soup.
Of course, I'm not bringing this into MMR because this is a fucking. Jeez. Chainsaw fists.
It's a weapon.
Yeah,
It's a weapon.
this was right. I am a.
Like, Jaden will wear
I
his
am just
armor
all
there,
for-
but he's not taking his fucking swords with him.
Yeah.
He's not that stupid.
Oh, I also got this. It adjusts the rotation. But it leans a bit to the left. More to the right. Comfortable. I am just all destruction style fighting. I just realized with this I can give someone the slap of God.
By the way, Wolf. Last night
Yeah?
at Inkwell, I made myself break and I had to be muted for it. I was looking at the front door and I almost
Huh?
said, "Let's
With
all
this-
look at the door."
With this hand, I can give people the slap of God.
Yeah, I heard.
Let's all
And
look
that's
at the
why when I
door.
came over to Finley, you heard
I don't know.
me
I'm
like
going to right now.
chuckling
Okay,
to
that's enough
myself.
fucking around. Let's get back
Let's
to
all look at the
regular,
door.
casual mode. I.e., with a giant goddamn fist. Let's turn this off. Go. And let's go.
Baby.
Chippy chippy chappa chappa dooby dooby dabba dabba magical be dooby dooby boom boom boom. Chippy chippy chappa chappa dooby dooby dabba dabba magical me dooby dooby boom boom boom. Chippy chippy chappa chappa
Perfection.
dooby dooby dabba dabba.
There you go.
Magical me doobie doobie boom boom boom. Oh, a tenor. I will return. Chippy chippy choppa choppa doobie doobie dabba dabba magical me doobie doobie. Ow ow ow. Hello. I give you a
Hello.
baby.
Oh,
Baby.
thank you.
It's a baby.
It is baby.
It's a baby. Pew. Where'd the baby go?
Have different baby.
Different baby. Oh, I can't favorite.
Oh, oh it's because I had my cloning turned off. Hang on. Cloning is now available.
Doobie doobie dabba dabba magical me doobie doobie. Yippee! Favorited. Yimp. Chippy chippy choppa choppa doobie doobie dabba dabba.
Mm-hmm. It is
Run.
little baby.
I go. I
I
run.
like the little hops I animated. It's so good.
Run. Run. Running. Running.
Ba-na-na-na-na. Mhm.
Waddle.
So baby is ready.
Baby is
Are
ready.
you taking the baby to MMR today?
Yes.
Okay. I've got to drop by Dragonspire at some point. And afterwards, I'll be returning to MMR.
Okay.
Oh,
Have fun.
oh, cool.
I'm going to take the baby.
Okay, we'll take the baby.
Thank you for
Uncle.
upload baby. I'll see you there later.
Of course, of course. I will see you there later. Bye-bye.
Chippy chippy chappa chappa doobie doobie dabba dabba magical me doobie doobie boom boom boom. Chippy chippy chappa chappa doobie doobie dabba dabba magical me doobie doobie boom boom boom. Chippy chippy chappa chappa doobie doobie dabba dabba magical me doobie doobie. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Question for you. Do I sound louder when I do this? Hello?
No, you sound the same.
No.
Alright.
Where's
Different.
Ida?
That's a different thing. Then.
Ida. Ida.
It is right here.
We have a baby for you.
I am now the baby.
Yes.
You are now the child. Make sure it has one tail. It's the only thing.
How is this for walking animation?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And you
probably
can
just
use
start
you
in
can
the
use the
stroller, though.
waddle. You can use the waddle for the first
Oh,
ones.
The wattle.
The waddle. New leggies.
Ida, is the invis working? Did Tanner fix that?
I don't think that one was broken.
It was. They couldn't unvis
Oh.
or revis.
Am I invisible?
Remember that's. Yes.
Am I revisible?
No.
Okay. Then no,
Still
it has. It's not fixed.
Yeah. So yeah, you're gonna have to switch to invisible model and back and forth when you want to do that.
Or I can reset it.
Resetting resets the tails.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to be invis right now then?
Probably at the start, because at the start we'll bring him in the stroller.
I got one tail right now. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they're still like only a few days out, so Finley wouldn't want them to like walk around too much. And like I said, if you get bored, you can always switch, because I have the one here.
I love role-playing Pokemon,
I know.
and I probably will not get bored, but if I do, I will let you know, but I don't anticipate it.
Tell me in my checks, I won't see it in DMs.
Yes, I will communicate it to you through some Volpex way.
But also, if you just like disappear when near me, I'll assume you're done, and I will just put them in the stroller or hold them for the rest of the time.
Okay, then I will hop around wildly, then respawn to let you know.
Hello there,
Hey, look at the baby.
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 The baby.
Baby.
Baby. Also, just because you're a spirit character, they're wearing a ward.
Oh.
So whatever
Okay,
whatever
cool.
happens to that for your character is up to you.
Child.
He's nuts.
Did you already tell Christy about the ward?
Yes, I told Christy about
What?
I know.
Oh.
Did you enjoy Jerry being Jerry last night?
Jerry is beautiful. Jerry is a creature.
Jerry tries with doors. He sometimes struggles.
Jerry is a creature. Okay, I'm ready for RP whenever you
Jerry's
are.
a national treasure.
I'm ready.
Jerry blends in with the
You ready,
background
Ida?
and Inkwell at the moment is great.
I am ready.
Okay.
I'll head in a minute.
Let me get
I'm
the-
waiting for Aiko to get
There you go.
back
Okay.
so I can leave this call.
We go.
without being rude.
You want to help with getting them up?
Sure.
I feel like it's less janky that way. That would be
Probably.
janky. Oh. I guess they're up.
Yep.
You picked a convenient time to wake up. Because we just got here.
Mocha, one of the security here.
Hey, Mocha.
Anyways, hey, FInley. You call me Art. Wait, can you call me Horlicks? Oh, the egg challenge. It's a Vulpix.
Yeah, it was announced over the comms.
Oh, yes, right. That. Oh, right. Papa? That's a friend. Owner? Well, how you doing?
I think she might be excited.
Yeah. To be fair, I think this is like her first actual outing,
That's on the...
barring the being in an Inkwell office.
Yeah,
For a couple hours.
probably.
Wait.
Most of those hours were sleeping, too, so
Hmm.
it's almost definitely the first one.
Hey, Puppers.
I'll figure this out whenever my papa. That's literally the idol song. Fair. Oh, let's not Oh, batteries here. Haven't seen them in a while.
Do they want something?
Poppers.
We want.
Oh, seems to have gotten an upgrade.
Do you want to be held or do you want to sit on the floor?
Hey, battery. Hey, battery.
I guess she can't really answer that, can she? 'Cause she's a baby.
No, not really. Yes.
She can't really understand me yet.
I remember now.
Nope.
We've ever properly been introduced.
It's okay. You're gonna have to figure it out. She'll let you know which one she wants, depending on how she reacts to either one.
I guess you're right. We'll try Carrie first.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a new question for you. Augmentation. Yeah. I like it a lot. This whole frame that I have reason ago. Would you say that eyes and
So was it hold then?
newborn?
Now you're quiet.
Thank you, Ken. I guess.
There are more shapes here.
Thinking that's a maybe.
Wait a minute, that's a familiar voice.
I don't know.
That's also a very familiar voice.
I'll put that as a maybe.
Hello?
Oh, hey! I remember. Yeah, you two came in the diner a while back. Hi.
Oh. That was a while ago.
That was a while ago.
Good to see you again?
Sorry. Oh, hi. Mr. Zante told me about this place, so I decided to come visit.
Well,
Welcome.
welcome.
Appreciate it. Name's Patsy Day. You are?
Finley. I'm the head of the creative department here.
Oh, nice to meet you. Oh, yeah. You are?
Eyes, head of the security department.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you, guys.
Nice to meet you.
Are you taller than I remember? Or am I just shorter? I'm probably shorter. It's fine. Sorry, I have
He's
very
always been this size.
poor eyesight. Okay. I have very poor eyesight. Anything out of like 10 feet, I can't see. It's like a blur. So,
Oh.
apologies. I kind of get around using hearing.
Plug myself from myself and plug myself into another myself.
Well, I'm
Okay.
glad it works.
I
Don't really
try.
need to apologize for
I can
that.
see in a vague Thank you. I can see.
Ooh, there's two of them now.
More of them. Neat. I love these guys. They're so cute. Also, wow, this place has a lot of energy.
Mhm.
A lot more than I.
Happens when it's haunted.
I was told.
Yeah,
by a
we've already
banshee.
cautioned them about
Because,
the madame.
I was a little nervous about walking in. Not gonna lie.
Oh no.
Did you caution them about the books?
Not yet. We hadn't gotten to the library yet.
Nothing.
I haven't found the library. I didn't even know there was a library.
Yeah. We haven't really
To be
gone
fair-
too far other than the main hall here. But to be fair, tonight I was here with this
Hi,
new
Papa.
individual.
Ooh.
Did not realize that we would have another new face.
Yeah, I kind of lone wolfed it. It was a little bit dumb, but my other friend isn't gonna come with me. She has to keep an eye on the diner while I'm gone.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
What was that?
Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna walk around.
Mhm.
So, if you want, I'll be back.
She's kind of busy playing.
I'm gonna walk through the patrol room.
I'll be here because I don't want to
Neopets at the
run
moment,
into the
so-
crowd and overwhelm her.
I know. That's why I said I'll be back.
Okay.
Even if
new
you want to meet everybody.
Okay, I've heard that voice before.
You can't start with an entire crowd all at once. Like maybe 2 people. That's what Sante said. So I'm sticking to it.
Well, let's just step back and give them some space so they're.
What is that?
People are allowed. It's just not the entirety of the
Okay.
visitors of MMR.
Yeah. Oh,
that's fair.
Oh, by the way, Finley, I still need to talk to you about that joining
Mhm,
the artist
I assumed.
team.
You can talk about it whenever you want.
Yep, okay.
I am not particularly busy. Though,
Okay,
you'll have to have a sit-in.
Theoretically, maybe, but like.
Okay, well, I
Honorary member.
want to join the artist team.
You don't have to be so far away.
This better?
Sure. Well, what did you say your medium was again?
It's a lot. I also do music. And I can do a little bit of filming as well.
So, music and filming.
And digital art, yes.
And digital. Okay. Well, I'm not against having you join. Maybe you could send me some of your stuff at some point.
Yeah, okay. I will.
After that, probably, I think we're supposed to do a trial period. So we'll do a trial period, and as long as everything goes well, you can be a full member of that team.
Okay.
Anyways.
Yep.
It's not like I'm not gonna grill you on art history or anything like that.
Yep. I already been grilled once.
I'm sure that the security team takes grilling.
I'm sorry, what?
He was asking about joining the creative department. And I was telling him that I'm not going to grill him on art history.
I know that. I'll send you some stuff when I get home, and I'll see you later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and a new model. It's a really nice model, too.
I thought we were gonna. The security office is gonna open today, but it seems they had other plans.
Oh, I see.
Quite
What
a few
other
of them have apparently
plans?
passed out quite a few of them passed out in front of the door.
Oh. We're going to move to the carpet, I think, because I think she wants to get down, but I don't want her to be on the hard floor and then fall over if she tries to walk.
Yeah. What do you want? Which carpet do you want to do?
Probably by the couch.
Okay.
Pretty big one.
Hey, guys, Finley, just say congrats on the Vulpix. Congrats
Thank
to
you.
the new parents.
Thank you.
That is like
Was that always there, or am I crazy?
The plant? Yeah. Remember I was saying it was like a uvula? That I thought it was the uvula?
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. And just don't try to go too far. If you do try to walk.
Not that I'm confident that you can.
Something's happening over there.
Investigators. Good number of people today. And for once, all in
Yeah, I
one
noticed.
group. That's the hard part.
Yeah, imagine. Not spread.
Normally they spread out a ton. Can pet her entire body with one hand.
Okay. Slap your entire ass.
I'm aware. That's technically more. That's technically more coverage. I'm pretty sure the ward's working because she doesn't really seem bothered.
I'm glad.
My conundrum. I want to show her off, but I also don't want to overwhelm her.
Oh no.
Hi, Puppress.
Papa?
You can come say hi, but be careful. She's still a baby.
Papa. Papa.
Even more baby than you are.
Papa. Papares. Papares.
Wait, they're a ghost type.
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest touching her, okay?
Papares. Papa.
She has a ward. It's so she doesn't get too bothered by Mona's presence.
Papares.
I just don't want you to get, I don't know what happens, naturally. So just slight
Depending
distance.
on the strength of the spirit, could be anything from feeling like a wall to a shock of some kind.
Mm-hmm. So just a little distance.
Papa. Papa.
Do you want me to get people to come over so you can show them off?
A little bit. But that feels like an
What do you,
intrusion.
not particularly. What do you want?
Jaden or Mocha.
Well,
or both.
Well, the max was 2, so I can do both. Yeah.
You tired already? Or are you just getting comfortable? Oh, careful. You're getting better.
Oh.
Come meet Mia.
Oh, they're so precious. They're so cute. Hold on. Hi. Oh.
I haven't started walking yet.
Okay. Gotta scoot.
She can do a few little steps.
Sort of. Yeah.
You missed a few of them. She did a few a minute ago.
Of course, when I walk away. Actually, I don't know. Mocha, are you considered a spirit? Like Mona? Spirit? Spiritual energy? Comprised of spiritual energy?
Yes.
She's wearing a ward.
That explains that.
It's so she doesn't get overwhelmed
Something
by
around them felt
Mona's
weird.
presence and all the people.
Okay. They don't have any really for people, do they?
I made that, so yes.
Zante thought
How
it
much
would
would it cost to get
be
one made?
fine once she's older. Apparently,
Depends on the strength. Why do you
Volpixies
need
are
it?
good with spirits,
Spirit
but
bothering you?
just for now.
No. Not exactly. Wow. To be fair, they do become ringtails. Personal issue Pokemon equivalent of a Kitsune. Because of the manner.
Maybe you can be a role model.
So I'm
He's only got one for
I would
now.
love that. Be snippy with people and punch I do have a fox form. Just be in general angry.
I can help. His hands alight, and you're filled with a pronounced sense of calm.
Oh, they're so cute.
She has tiny little toe beans. They're so small.
Oh. Rochelle gave me a Noi bat, which I thought was very kind. She got 2 of them, apparently.
I remember her catching one of those.
It's funny because Stella's not much bigger than my Rockruff.
I don't know if she's going to get bigger until she evolves, or if she stays this size.
I read up on Rockruffs. She's supposed to get bigger, but she isn't.
Well,
So,
either
I don't know
she's
if
just small or she'll get bigger.
Or if there's something else going on.
We're in the same situation. We both don't know if they're going to get bigger. But it would probably be good for her to meet more Pokemon.
Oh. I could bring Blanche around.
You could bring him to the apartment.
I have my Alolan Vulpix. Yeah. Not Nibbles. Not bringing Nibbles. That's for sure. Nibbles get in the trash. Nibbles gets into everything they can try to bite.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds like not a good
idea. Maybe
you.
not Nibbles.
Yeah. Not taking Nibbles anymore. I like that at least.
Yeah.
Even though I would find it morbidly funny to see a small Pokemon running away from a swarm of books because they took a bite out of one.
Did I ever tell you how Nibbles chose me?
No.
Oh, baby. I went to the Orlando Suckin professor's, I don't know if it's office or what, but they had a Fennekin, Turtwig, and Tardiles there. And I didn't want to just choose one and walk away. Didn't feel right. So I just patiently waited for one to approach me, which Nibbles did. But Nibbles ignored me initially, walked around, looked at my tails, and bit down on a tail, and just hung on for dear life.
That sounds about right. Fucking
And I
everyone makes
wouldn't
fun of
leave
me
my
because I
side.
call my Magikarp with my tail.
Well, I can at least kind of relate. Marini kind of did the same thing with my hand, just not biting.
Just kind of latched on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Priscilla's never got a bad habit of reaching into my pockets to see if I have food in there.
I'm glad cheese doesn't do that. You're weird.
Good luck fighting off a Snorlax.
I know, but
I don't
still.
think Dumple ever does that. He mostly just
So-
gets into weird places.
Do the other tails grow in as she gets older, or...?
That's what Zante said.
Like little
It would make sense.
strings?
It's just stray hair. She only has one tail.
She's still working out how to groom.
Well, I'm trying to help with that part. I got the softest brush I have.
Invest in a fine-tooth comb as well.
I think I already
Just in case.
have one, but I've been trying to use everything very soft for now. I don't know if it's like people babies, where their skin is really, really soft and gentle when they first come out. So, I'm erring on the side of caution.
Always better to do that.
Stella's been kind of a menace now that she can get around on her own. She chews through cables. She's in 3 phone call cables over the past 2 weeks.
That's why we're baby-proofing the apartment. My apartment.
Yeah, it was really hard to baby-proof at an apartment. We didn't know what the egg was. It could have been a mug. Or grammar.
That would have been difficult to childproof.
Mm-hmm.
A mug?
Or a Klefki.
I don't think you could.
Klefki, it could have been a ball of gas. There are a lot of...
Isn't there one that's just an ice cream cone?
More than 1,000.
There's Villainish. Villainish. There you go. That one.
Thankfully, the most
Mime Junior.
difficult thing we have to figure out is fireproofing.
Mr. Mime creeps me out.
Yeah.
Mr. Mime is
I
all
need to figure out how
weird.
to fireproof everything. Oh, Sante's coming.
Yeah, I can't help you with the fireproofing.
If you want any recommendations on fireproof rugs, I can help you out with that.
No, it's not. No, you're good.
Are you sure?
No, we're just hanging out.
People around there right now.
If you think it's too many,
That's up to you.
Wait for a
If you
little.
think it's too many.
All right. I was asking if he thought it was too many. He's the one with the knowledge.
Hmm.
Always gotta be careful with the claws. The papyruses like the claws, but
There, baby.
at least the bigger ones do.
The poof is a good place to focus at that point.
I'm assuming she's
From what I
not
can tell,
eating
this is
solid
just hair.
food yet.
No. Well,
Okay.
not really.
I'll save the cookies for another time.
Mm-hmm. It's mostly mushed up berry, orange berries, and milk tank milk put together right now.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Berry milk.
Like a smoothie.
Uh-huh.
I have probably Stella just kinda eats everything inside. If it's food, she'll eat it. Which is kind of a good thing, considering how fucking picky Priscilla is.
We'll have to figure out which one Mia's gonna end up being. Ooh, that means we get to
best thing
figure
to
out
do,
the Pokemon food cooking.
Yeah. I don't know
Special
where
food.
even to start with that.
Best thing to do would be put like small portions around her and see which one she gravitates towards.
Mm-hmm. See which flavors.
I want to bring Priscilla around here, but the only thing I'm concerned about is her picking fights with other Mimikyus.
I've seen at least one
I've seen
around.
2.
Particularly, well, there's the really big one in the library.
Yeah.
The one that just says kill.
Yeah.
That's all it says?
Oh,
That's all it says?
by the way,
What?
the whole edge of the library has
Really?
a stash of food.
Does it really say that?
No, it says Q.
Make sure the
It says
Oh.
Q. Which is Q. But it's not. I'm sorry.
You had me concerned.
I would have believed you if you said yes.
Why you gotta do that?
I really would have.
No.
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
the one agent's hoarding food in the library. I know where. But we might want to check it periodically to make sure the food's stop spoiling. Last thing we need is milk going in there.
Mm-hmm.
You can let Mona know. I'm pretty. Or I can let Mona know. If she can check it periodically.
If I see her, I'll let her know. But if not, then at least you know.
Keeping an idea of everybody who's here, and then making like a list in my head of people. A big crowd today, which is good.
There's a big crowd.
And there's at least one new face.
Yeah, the tall person with the antlers.
Hello, Oblivious. Welcome. We're having Pokemon baby time.
Wow.
Hello, peoples. Hello.
That Roland's
I hope Oblivious's time. Oblivious is.
Yes, and so is the.
I hope Oblivious's stream went well.
Woman, but
There you go.
She already left. I think the goth woman left. It's only about going back to work. Yeah, well. Okay, I thought they went through the door.
Yep.
Just hoping they didn't go further. Ah, fuck. I still need to yell at Echo. I still don't know if he found out the paperwork yet.
For what?
And I don't need an angry teapot. I told
joining the
Echo I'd
maids.
join the maids. I'm waiting on Echo to fill out the paperwork so that the teapot stops getting mad at me.
I see. Right, I don't think there... Are there even any maids here today? I technically am one.
Not that I've seen.
I'm technically a maid.
I see Kise.
But only technically.
Yeah, Kise's over there.
I don't think so. Wait, aren't you a maid?
I said technically I'm a maid. Are you a maid?
No.
Technically, because I joined maids first and then security.
Then we're
I've
both
just never actually been utilized.
technically maids.
I'm a battle maid.
Comment maid.
Yeah.
I'm a shouldn't battle maid.
There.
I still hasn't taught me how to not blow people up yet.
I have full intention
A lot of stuff took precedence.
of wearing the maid dress.
I know.
And the center of the back of it will just be one of my daggers.
I need to recreate the Twilight scene.
There's so many things.
The one with the car.
Oh, that.
Pretty sure I
You
can do
wanting
it.
a car to be hurtling towards them so you can stop it?
Yes.
Or vice versa.
Easy.
In a controlled environment.
It's fine. I'll drive.
No.
Just don't ask Keith what I did with his car.
That doesn't feel like a controlled environment.
No, it doesn't.
No, it's not.
You know what's an
I
intrusive thought when it comes to
want to
driving?
reiterate. He hasn't taught me how to not blow people up yet.
I'm fair enough. And mind you, I don't think Keith will ever let me drive his car again.
Part of why I kept Marini is that I couldn't escape them without hurting them.
1 second.
Because
How are you managing with the vampire strength and the ball picks?
it only happens. I only can't control it if it's a offensive or defensive thing. It's like if I try to punch something or pull away quickly with enough strength to escape something, then I will use too much. Just like if I try to run fast, then I will accidentally run way too fast.
Okay.
I mean,
That makes
it's
sense.
useful
But-
for getting away, but I can't imagine the drawbacks.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of a thing of I haven't done it before, so it's not practiced. So I don't know how to control it.
Don't let me interrupt. Just wanted to take a second
Oh.
to no, there's a way to take a look at them.
An attempt was
You
made.
fall over? Do you need help?
Are you okay?
She tried.
There you go. We're trying steps.
Yeah,
Yes,
dude.
Hunter.
Hello, I am
By
back.
the way.
Welcome back.
Alright, I'll move away real quick then.
There's a pupperess that's fascinated with someone's tail right now. She has to be fine.
Hey, Jaden.
Nice.
Whereabouts the bathrooms?
Where are the bathrooms?
Yeah.
They're here somewhere. Points to the bathroom.
Okay. Alright.
Somewhere.
Have fun.
Did maybe check upstairs?
Purple and white-haired cat man says hi.
What were you trying to say, Jaden? Or not Jaden? I haven't slept enough. Zante. What were you trying to say?
Oh, I just wanted to come and check on how they're doing. Stuff like that, see if there's anything that's been giving them issues. Or anybody, more like, has been giving you any issues.
Not
Also, random
really.
intrusive thought. Are you affected by words?
I, like any other person, usually can be, yes.
Well, this
Specifically
is
the
tuned to specifically.
spirit ward. We got the... He made a totem for the malice.
Oh. Okay, well, then
I put it on a
a
necklace.
little more interaction shouldn't be any harmful. So long as not a lot of things are impacting them at once, it should be fine.
You want to be picked up? Or do you just want to be in my lap?
I love that you keep talking to them as if they understand you.
Well, I'm gonna keep doing it like they do because at some point they will.
You still not guess?
Right?
I understand.
I think that's how it works.
Literally
with babies.
the boyfriend of Saya, I believe.
Oh. He's a cat. If you were an eggplant, it would have
Finley.
made more sense.
I'm going to be working in the back for a second, so I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
I need to do something. So, yeah, back.
See you soon.
Why cat of all
later
things?
when he's not so busy.
His ears.
Sleepy.
Sleepy baby. I just, another
with
dear
their
friend of
fists up
mine
barrel
actually
and-
is just
where-
cleaning as
whoa.
well, so I'll be watching over that soon enough.
The baby Pokemon doing good. It's their third day. Or maybe their fourth day. Their third or fourth day.
I don't know how a casino got a Pokemon egg. It's a concerning thought, but at least it's going in good hands.
Is that... Did they have like an auction? For
They
a
had
Pokemon?
a donation event. Apparently, one of the rewards was a Pokemon egg. I'm just glad it went to somebody that I can trust, but we didn't expect for there to be a Pokemon egg of all things as a reward.
That's like
It's something I honestly am
putting a
debating
fish
about
in white
asking how
elephant.
they obtained.
It's a complete gamble if you're giving it to somebody that's going to know how to take care of it, and it kind of gives them a responsibility, which isn't really a prize. Or at worst, it's like slavery.
I don't think the finer details of what they were doing really fell upon their heads.
I'm back. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Eyes went off to the bathroom. Or not the bathroom, the back. He's gonna work in the back.
But Ellie got it, so I have no worries about where it is now, just concerns for later.
That was the casino.
So far you haven't missed much.
I don't know, if I'm being honest.
We have introduced Mia, which is the name of the Vulpix.
How do I feel?
To
From the people that I know that worked there, I didn't
Mocha
expect
and
them to do
Jaden
any kind of shady dealings. Usually,
had a brief conversation with
That's how it goes, isn't it?
I can't remember the character, Zexus.
You're not wrong.
Brief conversation with Zexus's character.
Happened at the ball the other night.
And now we're here.
Something happened at the ball the other night.
The barrel was fun? What was a barrel?
Pokemon egg was one of the giveaway.
This is an eyes? What are you talking
I see.
Eyes is in the back. Also, what do you mean, emo yuppie? What did you... What?
Yes, again,
He's a
the
fancy
more
man.
surprising factor of who was partaking in the events is the most shocking part to me. Which makes me think, well, if it's the Bardic Circle who gave the egg, then it's possible that maybe they just found
Can't
it.
believe,
But
Neff.
even
Can't
then,
believe.
I don't know the circumstance.
Yeah. I mean,
if they found it, why auction
the
it off?
twins don't strike me as the
Maybe-
sort to
That's,
Do
again,
something
and
shady.
questions I've had.
mind you settle business with Blue Drink and the Demon.
You might as well just, ask them.
That's usually the best way to figure anything out.
And I can usually tell when somebody's citing the subject, so if they do cite it, then I know it's a shady reason. Then again, regardless, the worst part is, as far as I know from the media, it's not exactly against the law.
No.
So
There's a lot of
nothing could
things
be
that
done, even
aren't
if it-
against the law that aren't necessarily good.
That's true, definitely true.
There's what's illegal and what's morally wrong.
Yeah.
Slavery is still
One of the
legal
reasons
in
why
some
I never went
places.
to the meat rack, at least. Don't remind me of that.
Don't get me wrong, the idea of, like, potentially giving out a Pokemon egg is definitely not something I'm wholeheartedly against, so long as background checks could be made for people who sign up for it, so long as everyone there is qualified to take care of it and in a position to do so. I wouldn't mind it then, but to any random person?
No.
How much did Ellie spend?
This is the
acquire
shocking
the
part,
egg?
and this is why I actually might need your advice and maybe eyes. Ellie spent 1 million credits.
That's
1
still
million?
a lot of money by a lot of people's standards.
That's more than I figured she would have, and I'm supposed to take her out on a date. So I'm trying to figure out what I should do now.
Okay, well, first off, dates, that's a whole separate ballgame.
Dates don't have to cost a lot of money.
Yeah. Just something that you know she would enjoy. And something that you would enjoy.
My
It
culture.
could be a walk in a park and a picnic for all anyone cares. And it could be the best date ever.
I'm technically very wealthy, but walk in a park and a picnic is exactly the type of date that I enjoy.
I know it.
I'm just surprised that they spent it so frivolously.
Well, the donation in and of itself was for a recovery thing for Zafira, and I know that Ellie has attachments to a lot of friends in Zafira. That have been affected
There's
by
the context.
this.
Now it makes
So-
Which district's blown up this time?
It was after the whole fiasco that happened with this Slade guy. Apparently, that's all
demons?
I know. Yes, the demons.
I didn't know who it was caused by. I'm kind of.
Of
I
course.
see some of the news. Not all of it, though.
Of course, I had to also chip in, but I only did what I could. I didn't expect her to pull out a. Listen, there's been a lot of things that I've found out about them in a business.
Hey, Keith.
Hey, Keith.
I do hope you reached Valhalla.
Okay, just stop by the chicken.
Yeah.
I didn't take him for a ride there.
You thought that it would be fine for slightly more?
Oh,
Never mind.
Could
You
you
ran away.
repeat?
Never mind. Question is now null and void.
What's up, Sensei? What did you say?
Well, how do I best put this? Since the manor, I'm assuming the war that you placed was to help protect against the manor's influence on the area.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I wanted to limit the people is because the combination of the manor's influence with all the crowd of people would make a very stressful time for the baby. But if one is taken out, it's okay to be a little bit more lenient with the people around them, so long as they're not, of course, just all tugging at them. So then again, if they are, you're gonna do something about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only concern.
If they are just pushing her boundaries too much, I've got that part fully handled.
Thankfully, as far as I'm
Couldn't
aware.
handle a punch from a vampire. I probably could, but I don't want to chance it.
You really don't.
Oh yeah.
Make
I
sure
can punch
everyone's
through a
alright.
person. Did you know that?
So precious. Okay.
Later, Mocha.
I don't mean to.
To
I
be
don't
fair,
like
a lot
doing it,
of
but I
people
can.
here can't handle a stern voice at them.
Okay,
I doubt
well,
they're going to be able to
since you
withstand a
don't
punch.
like it, I'm gonna withhold what I was thinking.
What were you thinking? What were you thinking?
Hello, Kisai.
I know a few dragon hunters that could,
Ah. Hi, Kisei.
afford a few of them.
Meet Mia.
I heard there was
Thank you,
a
sir.
small fine-like creature now. What a sweetheart. Oh, reminds me of a young pizza night.
Apparently, that's kind of what they turn into.
Oh. I still don't know how to
They're
feel about that.
somewhat... In the world that they come from, they're a representation of that, at least.
Ah, yes, this whole thing people have talked to me about different universes and different takes on the same thing. It is very strange. Things that are very similar.
Similarities applying to a lot of different worlds, yeah.
They
Yeah,
end
like
up
coming
turning
across
into
all things,
a
there's no accepted all things
spiritually influenced nine-tailed fox.
Don't worry, that should get a conniption.
But
Either that or
See,
she'll
that
For
is what
now-
happened when I
want to
heard about all
babysit at
these
every opportunity.
object-like Pokemon.
for now, at least,
Still getting used to that.
fair.
she's just a baby with one tail. Who's very cute. With tiny little
Indeed,
claws.
very
to
cute.
grow in. Oh,
What is her name?
while I remember,
Mia.
Oh, hello, Mia. Welcome to the world, darling. What was that?
so I met someone up in the cathedral who might be interested in meeting you. I mentioned to them what you were, and she was suddenly very interested in wanting to meet a Skoyami.
Skumogami.
Okay. So I left out the part about you being a deity because they are a Shinto spirit. And I'm not sure how they'd react to that.
Darling, kami or kami, they should understand that they are a spirit. Either they're a yokai and they are not worshipped, or they are worshipped and they are also kami.
Look, you gotta remember I'm a little bit stupid.
Notice the new person?
Oh, you're not.
You lived with me for nearly 2 years. You should know that. You should remember that.
Yes, and that is why I put up with you, because you are not exactly. If you were truly entirely stupid all the time, I would have been very frustrated. More so than I was.
Being unknowledgeable and being stupid is a little different. Lacking common sense is being a part of stupid.
You alright, Wolfram?
They're Aegis agent. Their name's Igarashi.
They what?
I understand.
Their name's Igarashi. They're part of Aegis.
Higurashi? Higurashi.
Igarashi.
Oh, Igarashi.
Igarashi.
Oh, interesting.
She
Well, I shall look forward to meeting.
ass at pool.
I do not believe that is
attempted
very
to.
difficult.
Actually, Charles is surprisingly good at pool.
Well, I suppose I do not know. Either way, I have no idea what this pool is. I thought that was something that you'd swim in.
It's a game. No. So it's a game with
Good night,
sticks
Jaku.
and little ball, and you're gonna hit little balls into a hole on a table.
The proper term is
No. The Mia is playing.
Interesting.
Is still being played by Magna / Ida.
The only thing I should tell you about the Aegis Cathedral is
see the new
they
people?
don't allow smoking on the station because it's up in space and it's on recycled air. The reasoning I was given was, and I quote, be breathing in other people's smoke. in a bad way, not in a good way.
Always something. There's also the
Sorry.
electricity that has kept me away from it as well.
I thought I'd give you the heads up
There's a way
before.
around that, but that's entirely up to you.
Set a limit if they
Fine, we
seem
do need to go
stressed, but
sometime. You and Sunichi
until
need to have your
then,
spot.
I'll leave it up to your
Not
intuition
sure
at
if
that
I'm
point.
going to.
At least for now, it's not like it's a whole bunch of people around them at the same time, but if they start to seem stressed, I'll close it off more. Right now, they seem just kind of excited to see people.
Well, then you can perform. Become the boss.
Before much good battery.
To do that either.
I'm making sure to keep my voice quiet.
Then you should probably tell him.
Uh,
He's
Jaden.
probably still waiting.
Yeah.
Would you mind if I got advice on? I don't know if
I'm sure.
don't know who to really ask, if I'm being honest.
Did you want to talk here or somewhere else?
Preferably somewhere else. My private life is not exactly something I often talk about, even
Good
if I don't
luck.
mind doing it sometimes. Thank you. I think I need it.
Oh.
Know what you told me about.
I assumed you were going to.
I had a meeting with a friend of mine about certain things. It's in the same regard.
There's Lies.
More the detective terrorist.
Yeah, I talked to him.
I have my own concerns about that I can voice with you when you're done with.
Of course.
Hello, I'm back.
I'll do that.
I think you have a few people who want to talk to you.
Eyes.
Oh God, what? Who? Oh.
It's not me this time, Vin.
I know.
Not at all.
I just
Not a
want
problem.
to introduce a new individual to the group.
Is this something I should be aware of? Sigurd?
Met them.
Hello.
They want to fix your audio source a little there.
Yeah, they. She's using a voice board, a soundboard today because it was hurting her throat.
About the
Huh?
word.
Oh, we probably should.
About the word.
Just so you know, because of Bona's malice, Mia has a spirit ward on her around her neck, so you might not want to touch her.
Oh, the ward.
I said it could feel like anything from a shock to a wall around her.
A little better, yes.
It's something Eyes made.
Some maintenance on your
I'm sorry, I have to be right back.
Uh-oh.
As head of security, he is often very busy.
Especially if you're going to have extra protection while up there.
Very welcoming.
I wouldn't be
Or not welcoming, depending on what your little noises mean.
Just wanted to say
Oh, I expected that afterwards.
congrats on the little one.
You can come meet her if you want.
Oh, so.
We are
Like
attempting to
most
socialize.
Orlando Saucon battle monsters, this one isn't trying to sell me hard drugs.
No. She is, in fact, a baby and not capable of even comprehending what drugs are. This is Mia.
Howdy. Nice to meet you, Mia. I'm Charles.
Probably still sometime.
You think someone like Ildir could help?
She's still kind of figuring out walking and everything.
Are you worried he will not?
You know, after throwing myself around in a VR sim, I'm feeling roughly the same.
Because
Throwing yourself around and, well, I guess technically in both cases you're kind of throwing yourself around. It's just in a VR simulation or in an egg.
That does sound a little better, yeah.
The Aesir
In an egg?
She hatched a few days ago.
For me,
Pokemon started in eggs.
Okay.
Probably not good.
Yeah, I was curious about that one, but I wasn't gonna ask because, you know,
all Pokemon are
People
in
having to explain stuff they already
born
know.
through eggs, and curiously, even ghost types can come out of eggs.
That's if
So-
I'm using these rooms blindly.
but
If I can find a root
that's a mammal.
I know.
of the tree,
Trust me, I'm confused about it too.
then
But it's the miracle of Pokemon birth.
allow me
It's the miracle of life, I suppose.
Uh-huh.
what I need to
Well, hey, we all have to count our little miracles at some point. That one seems like a well-behaved one.
I am.
So, anyway.
We'll see. She might only be well behaved because she can't walk yet. But I have no idea. I think
Yeah, that's a good point. The stereotypes that I
she.
keep hearing of Kitsune, if Vulpix is Vulpine.
I could
Oh boy.
brute force my way,
How many
through the
pillow forts are
rooms.
you going to build, little one?
though that in and of itself
As
could
many
be
as she
extremely
wants.
dangerous, because if not done carefully and correctly,
Apparently,
it
they're
could
supposed to
end
get
up
more
in the
tails
middle
as
of
they get older.
Helheim.
For now, she only has one.
Yes,
Ah,
you
so
are
they're-
taking things carefully.
Huh.
We do not want to be
So maybe they are like Kitsune then. Huh. Weird.
It sounds like
That's
you
what I've
need
been
to
told.
relax.
I think it's the equivalent
But for now,
of
she's a baby.
this
Tiny
well,
baby.
It's a baby.
ironically,
I
hell,
wanna do baby
The cutest
activities.
baby.
Ah, yes.
which is very
Do
Tiny
they have
little
to be like
paws.
bottle fed and all that, or
they call it.
do they like
Um,
manage their own
the
out of the
god
egg?
who rules over Helheim is well.
For
hell,
now, I
because
think it's most. We've been told
cardinal
it's mostly bottles with Miltank milk and orange berries, but apparently
no
pretty
thanks.
quickly we're supposed to be able to move
spirits,
towards like just
dragas,
mushed up berries. Let me
angry
figure out which ones she
trolls,
Guess
likes.
that makes sense.
zombie wolves.
But she's supposed to get all of her
Oh, yeah,
main
that sounds
nutrition through that.
fabulous. Not really.
I see.
Sounds like the least preferable type of wolf.
Oh, still good that
You think
they
we
have a
might
home
Maybe
with
they
you. Because
are.
back when I think the first major imports came over from Orlando, Saka, that not a lot of them had happy homes. So
Perhaps, I'm not sure.
it's nice to hear a good story out of them.
You were
Mm.
saying at least he had some background of sorts.
I
He
think
wasn't-
Sante
Yeah, you haven't
said
really lived
she was
until some, like,
found in a
weird-
rock slide
True.
or a
My
mudslide or
only concern is
Jesus
the more
something
people
like that.
Bring in on this is the more people I'm going
And they
to have to
didn't
worry
find
about.
anyone else. Just the egg. So
Mhm.
Fuck.
he asked around
sorry.
Cells are
if
already
we wanted to take
a
care of her, and we said we would.
risk. But that is
We only
still
found out she was a
worth
Vulpix when she
Mm.
hatched, so we're still working on the baby proofing, which is now going to include fireproofing.
Well, either way,
Yeah,
at
well
least
done.
he may be able to help you up to a certain
They can
level.
breathe.
Does not have to go.
Fire.
Uh-huh.
Understood.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
And
Nice to meet you. My name is Eyes. I'm the head of security.
You see eyes?
Nice to meet you. I am
yeah,
Delta.
are
I thought it was trying to nibble on your sleeve.
I think it's that she's recognizing Highs. I'm not sure. Are you hungry?
Maybe.
Oh,
That's
yep,
the
it's Eyes.
recognition stage.
Yeah, their chassis was in need of some.
Oh, careful.
Oh.
Here you go.
Their chassis was in need of some minor
Here you
repairs.
go.
And while I was
or very,
rendering
very old
assistance, they were
spirits.
curious of.
Set you up
so
here.
I invited them to come.
And you
tag
can
along.
keep trying if you want.
So what I'm hearing is Gelder
Very well.
would be a Spartan. Whether
Welcome.
he would be willing to
Generally, this
Yes,
place is okay.
considering
I think you tripped over my
In terms
shoes.
of safety,
Anyone.
there are certain
Figuring
things
out
you should know
walking.
about. Obviously, don't go behind the
New
table.
little baby
Mm,
legs.
gotta
Over
at some
there,
point, I guess.
behind us, because that is where the kitchen
Because they
is,
would be
and that is for maids.
handing
There's a long,
Commander
there is a
the
long hallway in that
location
the end of that room, the last room on
of
this
the
wall.
route of egress.
That just keeps
Yeah,
seems to keep
either way.
going and going and going.
You have
Don't go in the
a
hole.
you have a good one. Just kind of coming over to see
Okay.
what was going on.
Well, thanks for coming to meet her.
Glad to see things are going well. Yeah, no problem. Hope you have a good one, man.
There is a library in that room over there. It's a very large library. You're free to read the books if you want to. The books that are particularly sensitive and and get very angry if you mistreat them. And they're known to swarm people, so be careful of that.
I see.
You thinking of trying again?
Outside of
I've been
that,
warning
Oh.
you see
Seems so.
there's two double black doors over there. That is the security office. Later, that will be more open, but as of right now, that is closed off for
And we're down.
various reasons.
And that's why we picked the thick carpet. Here we go.
Okay. Outside of that, enjoy yourself.
You got
and
pretty
just
far
keep
that time.
common sense. If you there's certain places here that you fuck around, you can find
There's
it.
a lot of steps.
It's a haunted mansion, so.
I don't know why you always do that when he's not looking.
Trust me, I'm not exactly thrilled with the prospect of fighting something so large.
You playing like red light, green light?
Maybe. We'll see.
That just means you're a sensible person.
Oh, I'm gonna go back up to my boyfriend over there.
Idiot.
Oh, they're walking.
Please enjoy yourself.
You realize that
Red light.
the chance
Here we go.
me not walking away is high, right?
I think she's playing red light, green light with you. Unintentionally.
I would rather believe that is not the case.
She somehow manages to stop walking every time you look at her.
This decision, my love.
How dare you?
Yes.
I will not force you.
Oh, nope.
Oh, see?
She's determined.
Well, I'm a gambling man. After all, I
Nope.
gambled a lot trying to win you over.
Oh, well, at least you managed to sit down instead of
How's that so?
Falling.
It seems like you have good luck.
Yes, my only concern is when is that luck going to run out?
Good to meet you.
With me,
Hello.
darling.
Pleasure to meet you.
Far later than you think.
This is Mia.
Yeah, I saw the picture that you posted in the comms.
Consider me a good luck charm.
Taken many more.
Hello, Mia.
Yes, you are.
Not yet.
Yes, you're still relatively new to the group in general, so that's
I
understandable.
consider it not so much for the one that originally had me, but everyone after that, I did quite well.
Well, this is newborn Pokemon.
I see.
Well,
I'm not familiar with Pokemon.
We did all die young, but that was not my fault. Also, I was not a commie then.
That's a little more complicated
Yes,
to
you
talk
have a
about.
powerful
I
comic
guess you
book.
could just call them sapient, magical animals that people like to befriend and make companions of.
One that can bless proper
Understood.
good chance.
One moment. Accessing database.
Indeed.
With the help of my very good
I am not
friends.
familiar with Pokemon.
Yeah, maybe I need to make a few
Okay,
for myself.
since you're
huh?
familiar with Pokemon, and I find this slightly amusing.
Perhaps.
What is your favorite Pokemon now?
But see, you already know how to do it. I was prepared.
Oh,
Go lurk.
that's ironic.
That makes sense. Okay, what's your favorite type?
The tale of
Electric.
Sigurd.
That also
Oh,
makes
yeah, that
sense.
makes sense.
What's your favorite game?
The
I'm not
brother
playing
of
these games.
Fafnir put Sigurd up to kill him.
That makes
Gave him a
sense.
golden sword. Fafnir-
Distinguished. Proper answers.
The story of Fafnir is he was a dwarf. And he coveted his father's
Yeah,
fortune.
it's good to see the little one up and around. Oh.
Specifically this ring.
Maybe not walking around, but
Well, she's
waddling a little here and there.
So
she got pretty far a minute ago.
killed his father, took his hoard, and specifically this ring. And when he
Alright,
put the ring on, it transformed him into the
She's
dragon
peeking.
Fafnir. Well, the great Drake. Fafnir's brother, also a dwarf, gave Sigurd a golden sword. I just find it humorous that
Well, like I said, this is a.
my good friend
There's
Belinda,
not a whole lot to the
she was a
guild
dwarf,
yet, but we are
forged my sword.
slowly.
Yeah. He's Just little waddles and stumbling your brand new legs.
There's a couple of us that are in security. So there's the head, as we stated before. I am also a member.
No, we both have a bit of that, do we not?
The tall white wolf.
Seems like another one of the Manor's Pokemon is awake.
Ah, that's cool.
Isn't that the one that hides under the rugs?
Yes. Yes.
Well, then, if that is the case, I think you have quite a bit of luck behind you.
Yes, it seems
And
like
perhaps a bit of
everything
this
was pointing
fate
me.
that you seem to enjoy.
It's more of cultural thing. We were brought up to believe, well, our fate is already sealed. Why be afraid of it? Which is why we're good warriors. You can't scare
forgot to
someone
mute.
who's not afraid to die.
But it's just a growl. Grumble growl.
No.
Well, more often than not.
Oh dear. Thinking about that.
Hi, Duskull.
Once it is closer to time, maybe
Hi, Duskull.
one of the few times I will say perhaps it is a good idea to try the line.
Perhaps.
Did they just say fuck? The Duskull just say
He
fuck?
did. Apparently.
What?
Why is that surprising?
I don't know. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too. I told you I could see you today.
Mm-hmm. It was Kane, right?
Yeah.
This is Mia.
Very small.
Very small. She's a newborn.
I see. Well, it's quite adorable.
She is.
No, it is not exactly pleasant, but seem to at least be accurate for the most part, or at least useful in such endeavors.
Well, useful in seeing one of the possibilities of horribly dying.
Well, yes, and then you do not do that thing.
Please don't horribly die.
That was the point.
I
Oh, he better not.
don't plan
If he
on
dies,
it.
I shall kill him.
Spiritually. Then you'll be double dead.
Yeah, well, she already owns my soul, so.
Oh.
Perhaps I should do something I haven't
We're
done
taking
in a
steps.
very long time.
But to what end?
Part of becoming a
That was the end of it.
That was pretty good.
possession
You got a lot farther.
or Wolf Hefner. We learned shamanic, because we're shamanic warriors, our whole process.
Kane! Yeah, Kane said he would come here.
No, one of the things that taught us is how to read runes.
Oh. And there we fell. Get you up.
need to read runes to get there in the first place.
There we go.
Is that not fair?
This is different. This is more fortune telling.
Ah.
You're doing good.
Was never particularly good at it, but I was also young and headstrong. I didn't see the need for it.
I'm proud of you for being determined.
Perhaps I should start back.
Divination can be quite powerful, no matter the culture behind it.
I'm going to have
As long
to
as it is done
remember.
correctly, otherwise things go terribly wrong.
Yes. And who knows, perhaps I could turn it into a parlor trick.
You just smoke the blood vine again. That was fun the first time, right?
What she suggested.
I suppose any type of divination and multiple senses would be useful, besides just seeing a death. Assuming
We
it does
do
not simply show
technically
the
have
same
a
thing, that would
lot.
be very monotonous.
Am I okay to approach?
That would be concerning.
They're asking if they can approach.
Okay.
Darling, are you a spirit right now?
No.
Well,
good.
just so you know, even if
Bored with this whole aspect.
you were, Mia has a necklace that has a spirit ward on her. It's for the malice. Also, this is Mia.
This is what happens as a result to that, I found out. Also, hi there.
Two people are T-posing over there.
What?
And someone turned tiny.
That seems to be normal nowadays.
And is climbing them.
Probably just that Mayday kid having fun with their new form.
Kids these days.
Although I prefer more people should come down to me every so often.
I thought
Why do I
I
have to talk for
sounded
that?
decrepit. Jeez.
Well, technically I am over 300 years old.
Let's go.
Technically. Let's go.
I'm youthful.
I'm 400.
Perhaps this one is as well. Who knows?
I can't make the same joke twice in 2 days.
Are you quite
I'm
old,
sorry.
dear?
Let's go.
How long have you been here?
I'm technically,
I have no
only
idea what that means, but I'm going to assume it means
halfway
quite a
through
long
my lifespan.
Let's go. Let's go.
Well,
I look young for my age.
depending on how you think about it.
Let's go.
I think I'm like a 40% through my lifespan.
As do I, but that is called being masterwork.
Wait, I don't know that now.
Yes, my dear, you are a master.
Yeah, we don't really know that now.
Let's go.
Well, you would know all about that, master.
40%.
Let's go.
Hi, Duskull.
Let's go.
Duskull, so you're aware, this little one is wearing a spirit ward, so it might not be the best idea to touch them.
But you're welcome to say hi.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, little guy. Here, am I good to approach? I mean you. Am I good to approach you? Okay.
Cannot even feel the cloak right now, but
Let's go.
still quite lavish.
Is that a yes?
Doesn't matter.
Let's go.
What about the other two? Are they fine with it?
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
I didn't forget
Let's
about
go.
you two either.
Let's go.
Appreciate all three of you.
Well, she certainly doesn't seem
She's
spooked
talking.
of them at all.
Let's go.
I mean, I'm not really sure. I don't know if everything she says is just kind of babbles to them, or if they can actually understand what she's saying.
Let's go.
I feel like it's probably mostly babbles, right?
Let's go.
I would assume, but I wouldn't know. Hey,
Hi,
Puppress.
Puppress.
Kids today, they tend to be very smart from the beginning, so
Let's go.
who knows? She could be quite fluent.
Dusko.
Maybe.
Dusko.
It's a shame I'm stuck like this until I go home.
Oh, Juno, darling.
Dusko.
Good to see you, dear.
Yo, what's up, homies? How's it going?
Hi, Juno.
Dusko. Dusko.
I'm enjoying.
Dusko. Dusko.
They are my parents now.
Skull.
Oh, they got a wee bab.
This is Mia.
Wait a minute.
Dusko.
That's not a wee bab.
She's a Pokemon. She just hatched a few days ago.
Also a baby, though.
I guess that kind of counts. Okay.
Have you been, dear? Not having to deal with so much,
Dusko.
so many people following you now? Or still dealing with it?
Oh, depends how you see it, right? It was kind of a big deal for a while, and then I turned pink, and then people took photos again.
Skull.
I was going to say, you look much more pink than normal.
Dusko.
Yeah, I had to change like my name and stuff. So now I'm not green
Yeah,
anymore.
Finley's somewhere
It is
around
what it
like
is, I guess.
400 to 500.
Wait, your name?
Yeah, my stage name. It was a reference to me being green. And now it doesn't make sense anymore, so it doesn't work. So I'm just like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna just change that.
Oh, it is like the celebrity names of the Oiran. You have advanced yourself
walking.
into a new name because of it.
Ooh, ooh,
I don't know.
going far. And we're down.
Nope.
Consider it Miyoseki, dear. Except you gave it to yourself
Picked
instead
up.
of the,
They got up by
On
themselves.
top. Oh, no.
I know,
She's
like,
determined.
none of these terms, so I'm just gonna
Wherever she's going.
Wow, she made it pretty far.
You're right.
I know.
There.
Oh, of course I'm right. Famous
You're really getting used to the legs, huh?
Miyoseki, famous name.
Oh. I don't know, I'm not that famous. Not yet, anyway.
Darling, you cannot go get groceries. I believe you're famous now.
Papa.
I think people are just bored. Or maybe I've become one of those influencers. I don't know if I like that.
Welcome to my world, darling. It is quite fun.
I'm suddenly much more glad that we
I don't
picked the cradle.
I don't want to be an influencer. I want to be a fighter. I want to be the
See?
strongest, you know?
My logic was sound.
Uh-huh.
Well, technically, you're still influencing people, but with your muscles. Do you have muscles?
Oh yeah, my body is. It's
There she goes.
Well, it's not really made of iron, right?
I think she's heading under the
my body is like
couch.
totally invincible. Like.
Oh. That's walking.
Oh yes, apparently so.
Oh,
I did
nope.
see the video.
They can back up.
Quite amazing.
You
It's like
got
a
it?
sumo match from back in the day, but much more intense. Much more colorful as well.
I think she needs help.
Well, people try to make it like as enjoyable as possible for people to, to watch. So it brings
Pick
in
up,
like a lot
stand,
of money, so they can
sit.
repair the arena afterwards and all that. It's kind of a big thing.
Oh yes, that is
Be back
actually
over
what
here.
happens when you're famous. Plenty of Oiran had to do
Oh,
the same thing, but
reset our
not an arena,
progress.
just a room. Unfortunately, it added to the
You
debt.
tired after that?
Oh well. Yes, there are
So
quite a
what
few
have
new
you guys
friends
been up
around
to
here.
besides just being on this little circular sofa?
Oh, I finally figured out a brand new type of kizami. Daisy gave me some of the weed-infused honey, and I managed to transmute it into some. quite good.
I don't think I'm following.
It's exactly as I said. Daisy makes honey. She made some that was infused with the proper pipe weeds. So I transmuted that into my kizami that I sell. They made proper tobacco.
Yeah, no, I get that, but that last word you said, what is it?
Oh, kizami. That is the proper Japanese-style pipe tobacco that I create.
What do you want to
It
do
is
tonight?
traditional.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
He has the little one here, so
Grand tradition over 1,000 years.
doesn't really lend itself to doing a lot of things.
I tried doing
Well,
that some one
yeah.
time to do the smoke stuff. It makes me all
Uh,
dried up. I don't like it very much.
Oh, you poor dear.
we can watch more of that show.
Yeah, we could.
I wonder if that is something that the guild could
You
have.
weren't entirely
Ooh, could I
uninterested.
make some that is... Ooh, like a
It is interesting. I'll give you that.
nice magic crystals, and that way it would...
Just not as interesting as me.
Effectively, the smoke would be more like steam, and they would melt into you.
There's not a lot of things that are as interesting as you.
No, me,
Like
I
Mia
just
is.
don't like smoke in general.
And Dumple.
Oh, I see.
Dumple manages to take quite a bit of attention away from me.
It just I'm a slimoid chemical compound, you know? That's what my doctor
And
said.
How do you look at
tiny
Dumble's
little
face and
puppies.
want to do
Stuff
this?
like smoke and like very, very dry weather.
I like small animals.
My dear.
You like small things in general.
It makes me sad, though.
I try to still support you even if it makes me look like a shriveled banana. It's cool.
What? I would certainly not make you a shriveled banana. That is most probably what the cheap peasants would do. I'm much better than that.
Do you think before we go we should introduce them to serve for us?
We could. If they're awake.
It's like
If
the
they're
best
awake.
music. It's so good.
Just whenever we're heading out.
I've heard a bit of this. Once or twice, people have given ideas to some of my metagram posts and things. With background music for some sort of slideshow or something like that.
Which can
Are
be
you tired?
rather...
Music
a little.
Ah, gotcha. Someone showed it
It's
to me like 2 days
You can leave
ago.
whenever you want.
possible
I'm more
I
of a
haven't
hip-hop
been
fan.
getting as
You
much
know,
sleep.
gets you all pumped up and stuff.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
AA verse is a little wonky.
Wagaki band, which apparently takes some very
Huh?
old and traditional instruments and makes
I said I'm sorry. I was making a joke.
I was
Oh.
not certain how I felt about it at first, but it is growing on me steadily. At least they
I think
are
it passed over my
sticking
head.
with the classics to an extent.
Gotcha.
It went over my head?
Yeah, if you want.
Because it is very hard to find
Most things
shows
go
with
over your head.
music, which is a travesty.
Considering
The geisha are very good at that.
Oh,
I
probably
am averagely height for a man of my era.
I think.
Technically, a little bit shorter.
If only being on
But
the
just a little.
internet did not
it's okay.
feel so uncomfortable because of all the electric.
Unfortunately, unlike of other vampires, I didn't get a vampire puberty get big and buff thing.
Oh, darling,
I
you
don't
like us
remember your
men.
name.
Not that
I
you would really
apologize.
like me as much if I was.
Which remains better than boy toy?
At least not initially.
Well,
Not initially, maybe.
you're a man. I see that beard, and
You
are
like
kinda
them
small.
skinny and scrawny. Like me.
Compared to you, yeah.
When it comes to men, yes.
Kind of. So, what is your name, actually?
Have I never?
Leave whenever you want.
Have I
Alright.
never given Juno my name?
Perhaps not.
You know,
dear.
usually it's your wife that does the talking, while you're usually looking cool, like taking poses and being like, shrinks, like
I
that.
suppose that. I
That's
suppose
not
that checks out.
that's not incorrect. That's actually
No,
It's
they're
not.
not
very
wrong.
See, that's
accurate.
why I keep trying. That's why I tell you, you need to socialize more.
No,
Trophy
I'm
husband.
perfectly fine with that being. See, that sounds better than toy.
Trophy husband is better.
Get 'em right. Someone looks
It
Though I
is
guess for
better.
now
At
it's
least you're
trophy
getting married.
fiance.
Huh.
Usually they're
Yes,
talking
fiance.
in sheer
He
awe.
also likes
Hi,
math.
Sante.
I might ignore that now.
Ooh.
You needed to talk.
Waddling.
I feel like they're gonna get to the point where they get really good at moving short distances. So every time you look by, they're like a weeping angel from Doctor Who.
So
And they're just
I
being
said earlier
slightly in a different position.
it was like a red light, green light.
Do you want to
Hope you're having a good time.
stay here with Juno?
Oh, me, I'm always having a good time, like all the time.
Good.
It's kind of
Or
like
did you wish to
glad.
accompany us?
Well, you're going to tell me afterwards anyway, yes?
More than likely, yes.
Oh.
Alright.
See what I'm saying? She's gonna be teleporting around. We're not gonna know how she got there.
Alright.
Huh? What?
Make sure no one's breaking anything.
What? No one has been.
She's determined to try.
Jaden firing.
Though I'm curious what's got her wanting to go under there.
Maybe it feels like a den.
Maybe. Scooch, scooch.
Fair, I have been acting as security all night. Haven't really done anything else.
You can't take a break.
Right, do you need a patrol or
Anytime,
anything?
dude. Yeah, probably.
You want to go on a patrol?
You can sit on my head if you want, or something like
Baby's
that.
first patrol.
It's Keith, by the way, because it wasn't immediately.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
I kind of figured.
Yeah, experimental Magitech chassis go burr.
Pick up. Ooh.
It was the only thing that could house my soul, so.
Goodness.
It was bound to have some side effects.
That is very odd.
Don't worry, we'll figure out what the whatever it is you want underneath the couch once we get back over here.
9-foot wolfkin.
Oh, a bit bouncy.
We gotta carry some numbers or do some things wrong. You end up with a
That's
bunch of other
fun.
random
Oh,
effects.
Goodness.
As a fight or flight response that, when triggered issues of polymorphic because of my aspect.
Hi, Tesco.
Dusko.
Oh,
Bye, you two.
mostly like the whole
Bye,
the
Kane.
whole working out part mostly. It's been kind of my whole shtick.
I usually go in the door-to-doors.
Mm-hmm.
Doing the same thing over and over.
And show you around the manor. I stay a little on the edge of the big crowd.
Actually, I was supposed to forget the person
I don't know how.
Them Orlando talking battle monsters work.
Exactly. It's adorable, and that's all that really matters. I suppose so.
You ready?
Mm-hmm. I assumed you were checking in with everybody.
The chair is a bit big for you. But it looks comfy.
I was
so
gonna go
I
down
can
that
do that.
thing, but yeah.
I've slept on street corners before.
Ah.
Good here.
I'm sure you have.
I've been keeping an eye on everyone doing rounds.
Until you've been, you know, sleeping.
At least see
I
everybody.
can take tolls if you need some time.
I'm fine.
Oh, baby. Hey, baby.
Don't ask.
gonna pet the puppy.
I'm definitely bringing Blanche over.
The
So
Roblox is out. Where is it? I heard it.
Oh.
There isn't enough deodorant in existence.
Probably need to set up like a playpen at some point.
Completed the jump puzzle again because I.
Ooh, we can get. Oh, hi, Surferus.
Oh, hey, surfers.
Everybody,
You want to meet them?
everybody, please take a few steps back.
Let's go.
Why are there sparkles?
Put it this way, you know how there are shiny variants of Pokemon?
No.
Okay.
I was always a Digimon.
I think they can check on their babies first.
Okay. There are rare instances. There are rare instances in which a Pokemon can display
Surface.
a different coloration.
How have you been?
The
Coloration is known as a shiny.
the egg you met before. This is
Been doing my usual.
them. Their name is Mia.
This
I got the dog crap kicked out.
this totally majestic individual is not only a Surferus. I'm
She hatched
99%
just a
certain
few days
it's
ago.
a shiny variant. Considering you look at the coloration of the wings.
Don't worry, being careful.
Are you okay with being petted? I know one of you isn't okay with it.
Basically, what I mean by cat stereotypes is like
So back a little bit, give them.
plays with the others. Lots of other very distractions.
I didn't see any nose.
Yes.
How about you?
And now you see why we tell everyone
Yes or no?
to not go down the security hallway.
Distracting fluffy. Moving
Because
things.
that thing will eat you.
Pickles.
That entity. Don't,
And it's actually
probably
cucumbers.
not
and
a
it's
smart idea to refer to them as a thing.
Yeah.
They aren't going to eat you.
This entity.
I'm waiting for confirmation here.
cucumber that's been pickled. The cucumbers, because they're not all salty.
Was that a nod or was that a sassy head twirl? That was a sassy head twirl. Okay.
Don't call them an imps. They're
Yeah.
only being. They're not an object.
Okay. I will refrain from betting you because I haven't got any guess from everyone yet.
Small mindset.
You seem really into it though.
Prefer the use of its pronouns.
And apparently,
Eventually.
I hope my hand is comfy enough.
I hope you've
I
been.
apologize if it isn't.
I'm trying to remember. Oh no, it's a perfect day.
I hope that you've been well, Surferus.
she
Oh, hello.
Oh.
she's pretty reclusive outside of morning training. She's
Well, this is a surprise to see them outside of the security
I
hall.
smell like ice cream. I can't do anything about it.
I'm sorry, I would put you down. I think you'd end up getting too overwhelmed. Even if you wouldn't recognize it at first.
If you're gonna head out, then I hope to see you again soon.
she's like a
Oh.
It's like tobacco. With a little bit of weed honey because she was making that recently.
has like a white jacket most of the time.
I don't think I've met them yet. Do you want the sketches? I did good sketches.
Oh. I'm going in the stroller bag for a second.
Ooh.
Oh, that one over there.
Packed bread.
Too, but that one doesn't.
Oh, honey bread?
Yeah.
I'm
Hope
gonna
you brought
go
big
to bed.
slices.
That and other cat urges.
Speaking of food.
There's this whole thing where cats love to just knock everything off of the table just because they can. They will literally just stare at you while knocking it off.
Probably around that
Seems to
time.
be a consensus.
That ain't like that.
When I feel that urge, I do.
You need a consensus.
I kinda want to feed them, but
Oh, are they all the same?
Cerberus.
I thought they all had
they're not.
different faces.
No, each head is its own separate entity, essentially.
Yeah, I do cat.
But they share a body. So you're touching all the bodies at once.
Little.
So you have to get all consent from all three.
That's when I give in to the urges.
I apologize
but,
then.
I am very stubborn and strong-willed, so I can usually resist things. Sometimes it
There
gets
is
though.
Hi, Puppers.
Honey bread.
Puppers.
Oh yeah.
This is
Or
Mia.
cookies they made are going well with the Pokemon.
If you weren't already introduced.
Also being very strong-willed.
Oh, goodness me, I thought the pupper is the large.
Is Surferus.
Yeah, it's not often I have to crane my neck up.
Luckily, in combat, I'm usually in a very stubborn predator mode.
Also, hi, Shino.
Thing is, and instead of following the laser on the ground, I follow the laser to
This is the shoulders of
Hey, Mia. I can't get over how soft the floof is.
What can I do?
You do realize if you ever get me and Mori to babysit, I'm never gonna get Mori away from her.
Shows up in night vision.
Well, I guess that's probably a good thing.
Usually, when people
That's good.
She seems quite determined to move around, even with the new legs.
try to do that laser thing with me,
She's been trying to get underneath the couch. I'm not sure why yet. I think because it's like a den.
Are the cats hiding under there?
The cat. I meant
Speaking
that
of
cat
which, how are the
here.
cats stealing?
We're still introducing them slowly.
All three.
Do you like that sometimes things have to escalate?
It might just be a Kitsune thing.
Yeah. It might be. Dumble seems to get along with them all, though.
Oh, that's good. You don't Dumble fighting with her.
But Marini
Some
is
Pokemon can get a little
ever solitary.
I'm sure they'll come around eventually.
Probably. They tend to mostly like me. Meanwhile, Mia seems interested in everyone. At least right now.
Yeah. My Gligar likes anyone that gives him food. Priscilla just likes sugar in her blanket. My Magikarp's a jerk.
Get out of their way.
I mean, I'm not.
Oh, that's really, really big.
Jaden.
Yes. Yes. Right.
We need to talk to you.
It's creepy. Solitary but very affectionate.
His hands away. The fear is about birds.
I have a feeling you're going to be very talkative.
Just go on a patrol.
One finger straighter
And
than
go in
the
the
other.
library for a bit.
Need to get this fixed at some
That's
point.
not good then.
So you only choose again Surfer's.
Library's that way.
What's May doing all the way up there?
She's kind of been moving about.
May's doing May things.
Relaxed circumstances.
I think I saw your husband.
Fire at the center of
Hey.
Milk has a fear of dogs.
I noticed.
Yeah. We live in.
You want hit back?
Oh.
Yeah.
It's surprising to see them out here in the main area.
Considering that because we've been trying to get, bridge a bond, but in the security office, there's like a lot of puppers passed out in front of the door.
Okay.
Deal with that.
I'm gonna show Mia around the mansion.
Maybe it's like those rats. You know,
We'll
when
go
they
see the
don't
other
have
rooms.
any fur and they're like really skinny. Maybe it's like that.
Not really. They do seem to have quite a bit of fur. Oh.
Okay. This one's taken, I think. But this is a ballroom. If I can find the door handle, I'll find it eventually. There we go. So that's a ballroom, which is where people dance. And the next one is a library where you can read. Which, if you can learn how to read, I'll teach you. I assume if you can learn how to talk, you can learn how to read. But at least to read anything I've written, you'll have to wait a while. Unless I write something for you. Which I probably could. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we can find Mocha and check on her. It's definitely a little bit more quiet. I hope you're not too overwhelmed, but it's hard to tell. Sir Frisk, what do you have in your mouth? What's in your mouth? What's that?
It's a ball covered in bones.
Do you want someone to throw it? Or do you like just chewing on it? Okay. This is Mia. She has a spirit ward on her, so you can't touch her, but you can see her. It's not for you, by the way. It's just for the presents.
Yes.
Hi, eyes.
Hello. Wow, you're able to really throw your voice.
She's good at that.
Apparently.
She has strong lungs. Like I did. I think I remember my parents saying I came out screaming for bloody murder. I think I do. And yes, I was showing them around.
Considering how long you can hold your breath, I guess you agree with that.
Yep. There's Mimikyu. Hi, Mimikyu. This is Mia.
See? When they say Q, does it sound like kill?
A little bit. But I'm not sure that that's the intent.
It's probably not, but I'm just saying. Mimikyu. Oh.
Huh? Oh. You want to go see what he's up to? I'm guessing so. Okay, we'll go find out. Sorry, Mimikyu. We'll go find out. Did kind of go off running. Oh, I see why.
Oh God.
Ooh. Impressive. See, that is the power of very sparkly gold people.
It's a bit more nimble than I expected, to be fair.
Apologies. I'll be honest, this is a little
Oh, it is the one
terrifying.
with the
I have a big fear of dogs and canines in general. Long history being chased by hunting hounds a lot.
What's in your mouth? A knife!
Hi. And
here we go.
Off you go.
Oh my god, that's so cute. God.
It has.
He seemed content to try it.
Honestly, it's been very helpful being able to protect the little ones.
All right.
Because I'm getting used to
I'll take you back to your spot now.
slowly.
You can finally figure out what's under the couch. Let's go find out.
I think it's just your size.
I might be able to fit under there with you.
My friend Mocha there, they.
All right. Doors. My new greatest enemy.
What do we do? Do you want like the table or like the little rounded like
to the
sofas?
shadow conglomerate of two-headed cow-eating maniacs.
Yeah, I.
Wait, what in the hell are you talking about? Oh, you're talking
Ramen?
about ramen.
Of course I'm talking about ramen. Goof.
One of my French girls, apparently.
Good night, Dave.
I more equate this pose with "Aren't you a little short to be a stormtrooper?"
Fair.
Right, we're back where it started.
It would seem so.
Want me to sit?
Someone is very intent on figuring out what is underneath the couch. So I am going to let her find out. Unless it ends up being dangerous.
Hello? I'm actually not going to sit. I'm lying down.
There you go.
The time has come for Comfy.
The time has come, and so have I.
Who will?
Whoa.
That's how I always interpret it, but people
Oh,
get on to
careful.
me when I interpret it
Here.
like that.
Why don't you try here?
It's apparently lyrics from some.
It's a little more open.
What was it? Devil May Cry.
Is your head okay?
5? I don't know.
You don't have a bump, do you?
I don't know.
Oh.
I think I played. Excuse me. I think I played Devil May Cry 1, and it was pretty good. Never super fond of fixed cameras, but whatever.
Finally under the couch. Now what you do? I guess this means I go with you. Which is less my forte. Hi. Now we're both under the couch. Ooh. There we go.
Why am I? What?
Oh, so it's
Where am I?
not about under the couch.
Why am I
You
crumpled in a
suddenly
ball?
rotated and all so your legs are folded in on themselves.
Interesting. The fox decided it was time
So
for
is
him to
it that it's dark and comfortable?
Yeah.
Ice's thought might be correct.
One thing about senses like mine.
I'm encouraging
I know
exploration.
the positions you're in and where you're moving without my eyes open.
Yeah.
Which I guess means I explore too. Sadly, I don't think I can sit up
just
though.
generally smell that people are around.
Crawl RP. Now I guess we find out if eyes can find us. Sneaky. Sneaky secret.
I need air. Instead of needing pillows and biscuits, I need the air.
Oh. Need with a K. I was gonna say, don't technically all mammals need air.
We're talking about actual air. I can hold my breath longer than most. But that's also because regeneration is stubbornness. I don't have infinite air. Because I put up with it longer than most.
But like Leone, you are too stubborn to die to things that would kill most people.
Yeah.
Oh, pup breath. But no eyes yet.
I tell death, fuck you, not right now.
Yeah, I've told Death that a few times. And I slept with a different one.
Yeah, now I'm starting to feel like a failure of a common raider because I've never been able to go, hey, fuck off, Death, not yet.
Tell me if you see him.
Hell, I've barely even done any
If
fighting.
you can recognize that. I guess you probably make noises
Not
every time
having
you
to
see him,
fight
though.
is actually a good thing.
Yeah.
Go. What?
At least every time I've seen you see him.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, cutie.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, little goober.
Dusko looks like
I don't
his
know where you
usual
are, I'm
nervous
just
wreck
waving
of a
around.
self. Dusko.
Slowly reaches out to try to offer pets. Gently places her hand on the dust skull and starts petting.
Boop. Just booped your hand. Let's go.
Cutie.
This feels like monster under the bed
Starts
experience.
gently petting on the head.
Let's go.
You know, good hit pets.
Cutie.
Let's go.
I guess they weren't wrong about the pillow fort thing. Might need to invest in something like that.
Cutie.
Let's go.
Oh, well,
Like a
Finally letting
pillow fort or
cute little goober.
maybe a tent.
Let's go.
Oh, there's Surferus.
Would you mind additional pets?
And there's Eyes.
Let's go. Let's go. Boop tens. Let's go. Boop.
Seems like he has a lot to do.
Let's go. Let's
I
go.
love Pokemon. Pokemon are great.
They are largely pretty cute. I think I still prefer
Cute little goop.
Digimon, but They are
Little caves and
about
hideouts.
Let's go.
Little sneaky spots.
All animals are valid.
Yeah.
This goal seems to
You're
be much less of a nervous wreck right now.
I'm curious what they're doing too. Probably something very interesting. Oh,
Little goober. You're
Let's
good.
go.
over the hill.
Go. Let's go.
And we're down. Okay. Let me see your head. You don't look like you have any bones. Glad you're durable.
Let's go. How you doing, buddy?
Let's go.
You doing good?
Let's go.
Thus we are slowly emerging.
So,
Let's go.
May, don't give the answer. I want to ask Sarah what they think. So,
yeah.
As you've heard me say before, my name's Kenshi Tora.
I'm following.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever you want to go.
How many words are in that? How many names is that?
Let's go.
I'm not entirely familiar with Japanese name and word structure.
There we go.
I'd say that contains like maybe 2, 3.
It is 3 characters, but
she's a little adventurous.
One
Very.
Let's go.
I'm glad to encourage it.
Go.
I am only.
Seems like a good trait to have.
Always shortens
Seems
names.
so.
Shortens it to Kenshi.
Not used to the Pokemon things.
Well, even Japanese names.
I'm not entirely used to it either.
Syllables are often shortened to 2 syllables.
Looks like you're doing a
Fine
good
for
job at it
Japanese
so
themselves.
far.
Trying to.
Unless you're being formal about it.
Well, do you
If you
mind
want to get
people
technical.
shortening it to Kenshi?
Oh no, I always introduce myself as Kenshi Tora or Kenshi, whichever. But the fun thing about my name, like I say, it's 3
I'm
characters.
thinking the
Technically, it is
direction.
2 words if you're translating it
Oh.
literally to common.
Hi.
It's technically swordsman tiger, which is the literal definition, but supposed to be saber-tooth tiger. Which is one thing. So it's one name. I don't got no last name.
I mean, I don't either. I have a clan name.
I also don't have a last name anymore.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it's because I made my name.
Oh.
I mean, so did I. Cough, cough, trans.
All right, come here.
Yeah. I can't even remember if I was given this name or if I picked it out.
I'm gonna need to figure out what's going on there.
I think I was given
It seems like it's good all time.
My name used to be Sarah Alice Price, but yeah. Axel Price is not a part of my life anymore.
It is a big travel. The biggest travel.
The Alice Price part
so far.
isn't really
I think they're headed outside if you want to go see them. But I am also perfectly content to just cuddle. No, again, I guess you can't really understand.
Worried about the logistics of taking like my wife's name, Ravencroft, because we haven't had like the formal wedding ceremony yet. So like, it's not like official, but you know, given that she is the empress of the land that she rules, she does kind of just have the legal jurisdiction to say we're married. So.
Cute. Also, Ravencroft is a lovely name.
Good night, bio!
It is.
I was gonna do a thing because it was perfect, but my finger muscles are being weird. I can't get safe.
Sorry, talks are talks. Can't make a ranch on just words alone, after all.
It's no worry to me. I
Almost
mean, I'm kind of used to Eyes having a lot of talks. Right now, it seems like he's outside.
Okay. Well, if he's outside, I'm gonna check on everybody as my job usually is. Are you alright? Anything you need?
We had an exploration.
Hey, Dan.
A dive into the depths.
Who?
Thanks.
Hi, R6.
Fuck. Hey, nothing.
I don't think your name is Fuck.
Thank you.
Pretty sure it's R6.
No, it's John.
John Human.
Just call me John.
I'm a little better.
Cena, do.
Oh, heck no. Wrong.
This is Mia.
You know, I don't even make them anymore.
That's too.
Yeah.
Well,
Sadness away.
I mean, I wouldn't oppose.
I'll let y'all do y'all's thing.
Friend-shaped.
Very
Such a
much.
bit, Zante.
I can't complain. Just making sure everyone's alright. Making sure they don't need anything.
You alright, Kane?
We're all good over here.
Yeah, just really sore.
Ah.
Finally, cottage.
If Kisei's still around, she might be able to help with that.
Come on, join me for a walk.
No worries to bother them. Probably head out here.
Well, it's not necessarily a bother. It's something I think Kisei likes to do. Kisei is particularly happy to be useful. But obviously you'd want to ask.
Good puppers. Good puppers.
Given that Wolfram is still here, probably.
Good buddy.
She's head of the aftercare department. So she does healing, and she also is a smoking pipe. So if you like to smoke, she has that as a recovery option. Eyes is back inside. Wonder how long it'll take till she starts to recognize names.
Hopefully not too long.
I know a lot more about human babies than I do Pokemon ones. Not that I have any kids, but
Same.
I was taught a lot about them.
Though it could be kind of similar to pet care. I don't know.
Seems like a blend between the two.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because they are...
Give up the one Pokemon that I got.
Oh?
My protege had.
Why's that?
It kept crying all the time. I couldn't figure out what to do to make it stop.
Apparently
it was a Bonsley.
Oh. I think they do that.
I'm actually gonna need to check something.
Yeah. Gave it to my niece and daughter.
Yeah.
Doing better with them?
Yeah.
It's on and off.
Well, that's good. If you're ever interested in adopting another Pokemon, I'm sure Zante would be interested. He's running a ranch for it.
Maybe in the future. Gotta figure out what Pokemon I would take first.
That's where I got Mia. He gave us her as an egg.
Looks like saying their name got their attention.
Oh, seems like it.
Just laying down to back up.
Isa's back inside. Do you want to go see him? Oh, he's coming. Oh, Lord, he's coming. At least you recognize him. Maybe not his name yet.
Hello.
How's it going with Surferus?
Interesting. They're very closed off individual.
Individual.
Lucas, hold it.
Anything with the surface? Surface. Some
Not that I can think of. But if you want to make something, that's fine. But
let me know if you need something. I'll be around.
But the surfers gave Mocha a book from the library that was just like ABCs, and they were using that to spell out words.
Ah. I think I'm gonna teach Mia how to read. Not now, obviously, but I want to. Probably common, just because it's
Hi, Mocha.
pretty universal. Pretty common.
You could say. Zante wants to talk to me, so
I saw him up and around.
I know. I'm sorry. I'll be back in a bit.
It's okay. Want to go see Mocha? Does Mocha want to see you?
Always happy to.
Okay, we're gonna scooch.
I can come closer.
You're all comfy. We can scooch.
Admittedly, I think I'm a little,
There we go.
trying to rest and relax after Surferus.
Yeah. I'm glad it went well at least.
Still.
Seemed to.
Yeah, me too. I'm still terrified of canines in general, so it's a lot to deal with.
Well, hopefully they'll be a good influence on that.
Yeah, I hope so. I signed up to do something that I didn't expect to sign up for. Assist in Surferus learning how to speak.
Ah.
I think I agreed so I could be more comfortable around them. Because
That
it
does
took
kind
me
of
a while to grow used to the pupperus, but small puppies are somewhat okay.
Puppies are kind of easier. Only makes sense.
Yeah.
You're gonna do good.
Anything.
You're a very strong and, you know, you're just great. So you're gonna do great.
Mia believes in you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Just look at those eyes. Woo!
Oh.
Mocha, I'm gonna really need that ABC book right
I
now.
didn't know you could do that.
Thank you.
You missed a
I
hop.
think somebody might have fucked up temporarily.
Oh no.
Give me coordinates.
Who fucked up?
I'm gonna make sure that doesn't turn.
Who fucked
I
up?
don't know. I'm gonna make sure that doesn't turn bad. I don't know, they didn't say. I'll be right back.
Hi, Surferus.
So, no promises.
I mean, we could just have a
Papyrus.
Oh, Papyrus. Sorry.
Papyrus pop.
I didn't get much sleep. I have
Papyrus pop.
Almost as cute as
someone keeping me up.
gals that would be part of it.
For some reason, all of the predators and prey in that jungle just chill when I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
Together.
They know better.
Giant cuddle piles.
So much to say, and I'm still not sure if it's words or just noises. Ooh.
Papa?
Little steps. And we're down. Okay.
Papyrus.
She's still learning new legs. Ooh.
Adorable pupper.
Good. Mocha's coming back. That probably means things aren't going too bad.
Papyrus pop pop.
Is everything okay?
Apparently someone... Yeah, I don't recognize who it is, but... Someone insulted... Surfers.
Mm.
They were laughing at the surfers, and the apology that they gave was not adequate enough.
Ah.
Mm.
What do they look like?
So they green... I'm assuming that's military garb. Some sort of helmet on. I don't know. Reminds me of Charles a little bit. But like... more rough and tumble.
Not sure.
Papyrus pop pop. Papyrus pop pop. Papyrus pop pop pop. Papyrus pop pop.
What the fuck's
Predators
to
do
give me
not
my
take
hands back?
kindly to being insulted and not apologized to properly.
Crisis averted, at least.
For now.
But I got whapped twice in the head by their tail. Without them realizing. Which is fine.
Well, I have been here. With a very cute companion. And a good conversation.
Definitely good.
Howdy.
Papyrus.
Mocha, this is Kane. I've met him at Inkwell.
I talked to you once during previous meeting. Snowy Resort, I think.
Yeah, it was the resort on the snowbanks.
Yeah, I've seen you around Orlando Saka a few times, I think. I think me and you got yelled at by, one of the people. One of the homeowners. I think someone was lipping off and you lipped off back and they started getting irritated.
Oh, yeah, when I made fun of Buckethead.
Yeah, because Garmunder and Higgs were going at
One
it.
of their neighborhood watch members, he always wearing a metal helmet. Nothing, no other armor, just a metal helmet.
Is that the one that has the skeleton body?
I'm fine with sticking here.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Honestly, I haven't seen them in a while.
I am already comfortable.
Ever since everybody tore them apart, I haven't seen them.
Neither have I, thankfully. They were like really rude, trying to act like they were above the law. Kind of crap. Yeah, not great. Especially if you're supposed to be making sure everyone follows the rules. Should probably follow them too.
Uh-huh. Gotta be a good example.
Exactly. And not threaten random civilians.
No, that tends to generally lead to revolts, actually.
Not good. Yeah.
Or revolutions, which we don't want any more of those.
No, I think there's been enough bloodshed in this plane for everyone's lifetimes.
Yep.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like it's gonna stop anytime soon.
It never does in any
Yeah, according to Metagram, there's another war coming.
Ball never
I say
stops.
nobody.
Oh, my ribs.
I am just going to enjoy the
I highly recommend Kisei if you're really in pain.
or I inevitably get swept up
I
into
know.
the conflict.
Me too.
I'm taking into advice.
Somebody I care about decided to throw
Okay.
their blood in.
You don't have to, but it's the best I can offer.
I know too many people who decide they need to be heroes.
Yeah, I got over my hero complex after the Market District shit. Recognized how much that shit was fucking me up.
I'll ask them if they meander back over.
Most of the time she jumps
I was
at
always
the opportunity.
in the hero business. Just
I might go get her. Would you mind watching Mia for a minute?
I'm still more than happy to help.
Don't mind at all, let me.
No longer doing the quote-unquote hero.
There we go.
Here.
Hey.
Stay right here.
It was never big on the whole ashy stuff.
Just be careful with the board. I don't know how it's going to react.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I'm not gonna go out explicitly looking for more.
Kisei.
Yes, dear.
I may have a patient for you.
You said eventually.
Oh, really?
The one who's sitting over there, Kane, he seems to be in a lot of pain.
Sure. I see. I shall see what I can do.
Well, if they're comfortable, then I guess I'm able to see a bed.
Situations in certain cities getting worse.
Hi, Mia.
Howdy.
Are you doing all right? I'm told you may be injured.
Sort
We
of.
waddled
Still
their
doing
way over
first
to
aid
that side.
training after having my ribs broken.
As short of a
She's getting pretty good at waddling.
as I had.
Definitely.
I have to get a specialist here, so I wish to at least.
Not gonna
So
be.
they're gonna be exploring everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Just a little bit of a
We had a little adventure under the couch.
pain killing.
You know, the whole 2 weeks.
Oh, here she comes.
A childhood that
I've been a bit working.
That's one of your favorite spots, if I remember.
Otherwise, I could perhaps go find some
Hi.
painkillers.
Magic's perfectly fine.
Good job.
Certainly.
Well,
I'm thinking I should set up a little
no, my childhood
hidey hole. Fortress.
Mansion is a bit stifling.
Fortress of
Hold it as long as I can.
Furitude.
No worries.
Fluffitude?
As long as it helps me with
Fluffitude.
some of the pain and I'm able to
Fluffitude.
move back around again, I'm okay with that.
Fortress of
I know a lot of foxes typically enjoy making dens.
I'm perfectly fine with it.
I've made a den in my own home. Honestly.
That's what Eyes thought it was.
For the rest of my life.
So I'm gonna guess that's probably what she'd like.
Cherry blossoms, agarwood,
Probably.
Sugar.
Blankets and pillows are always the first things to go.
Mm-hmm.
Get taken for the dens.
Thankfully,
If you
I have
breathe
a lot
in,
of
Animals
it
and
will
anything else
start
they
to
like.
sort of calm the pain.
Could have been worse.
God.
Could have been better.
That's an interesting magic.
I am a pipe
Paparazzi.
darling. Smoke is my game.
Oh. Hi, surfers.
I've been working on concerts as well, so
Hi, big guy.
perhaps that moved a bit into it.
How you doing?
Also good for healing.
There we go.
Alright. Hopefully that is better.
It is. Thank you very much.
Of course, dear. If you need any actual painkillers, I can go grab some later.
I got some at home. It's just I haven't been home for a while.
Oh, I see. Hopefully,
Oh.
for not a bad reason.
These business trips. Finally getting back from them.
I mean, I
I've
like
been in East
that.
Sedell
I
for a
like the
while.
other side of the couch that it's never.
Yeah,
mind.
basically only ever
Insane.
treated black
Ah.
and if you wanted to be
East Sedell.
like a daughter, so
A proper seat.
Probably go on. You probably just have
Not many people. Not many people talk about East Sedell.
But I say it could have been worse.
Not many people are
I at least was expected to go to
either
school.
take the time to travel or good terms with East Sedell.
Sure, I did.
That's better.
For some reason or another.
Well, Volley hasn't done exactly things to win people's favor.
True. But I've always had respect for Molly.
Hi, Jade.
Well, most of the Anders family.
Just miss me being used as a blanket.
Some of the
I thought you
Anders
meant
family
a mattress.
are agreeable.
No, he's a
I
dog.
can
Pupper's
address
mattress.
that. Some Anders I do not get along with.
Smells like she's nearby.
That's
If
a
I am
door. I've never seen
Drift,
one
don't
of
take my
those.
legs.
I'm from the
Drift,
This
do
is
not take
Mia.
my legs.
Around East Sedell.
Flux.
Hello, Mia.
She is a baby Vulpix.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet another
Just
North
newly born. Well,
I may not be
hatched.
from there, but they give me
Pokemon come from
honorary,
eggs.
citizenship.
Adorable.
Well,
Little friend shaped right there.
pleasure to meet you.
That has
Mhm.
crazy.
Sigurd.
Likewise.
Hello, buddy.
Sigurd Solveig.
Kane Cooper.
Nice to meet you, Kane Cooper.
Me, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to meet you too, Sigurd.
Mia Mockingbird.
You small precious friend.
Can't believe your spouse been usurped. Mind you, I don't think you want to pick a fight with him over it.
I'm not going to even bring it up with it. In fact, I'm just. Oh,
With them.
Marcus just took where I was about to sit.
The drift is taking my legs. I hate when those that. The flux. The flux is evil cousin. The drift. Ugh.
Right.
I don't know. It does look quite comfortable up there on the couch.
It's about time for us to head out so you can have some food.
I'm guessing that's just its territory, so.
How did you know? Look
Yeah.
away.
Throne. Chillin'.
Did you know, Lucas?
Be prepared for picking up, Mia.
I believe so, yes. She told me I should go after you. And I realized I had
I was told there were like
mattresses
two
for you
surfers
in
here.
case
Where's
you
the other
needed
one
them.
sit?
No, thank you, darling.
There's
They
two
probably
of
should.
those here.
Well, I suppose we
I
could
heard
use
there's a
some of
second
it.
one
Not
somewhere.
for that magic.
It's
My
Finley.
Yes.
Jerry told me he showed up at the inquel last night.
Fair enough.
He did.
He didn't cause any mischief, did he?
No, I did feed him some mana, though.
Well, safe
Thanks for
travels.
stopping by. Okay.
Who ended up where?
I hope that's alright.
I'll see you guys next time.
Jerry
See you
went
next
to
time.
Inkwell.
That makes sense. See ya.
How he got there by himself is beyond me, but
Have a good one.
he's kind of
Resourceful.
crafty.
He certainly seems to that.
Right.
You know, I've seen Jerry on.
I'm gonna find Eyes and say goodbye, but I'm probably gonna head out. I think it's past their feeding time.
Jerry does.
Yeah, you gotta keep up.
Let me know.
You feed them regularly.
From what I'm told, they speak
I'll
very
contact you about setting up time for Blanche to come over.
Someone else.
Mhm.
I see.
You can come see my apartment. It's finally pretty decorated. I'm still working on it, but
if he talks
it's getting there.
And now apparently I have to find a secretary. So.
linguistic
It
extrapolation.
was Maury.
Oh, so sad. Someone to help you out.
See you next time,
I
Surfers.
love my funny Star Treks.
Maybe I should pay Echo to be my secretary.
Yeah.
It was good to see you again.
More work. Yes, exactly.
The benefits of actually getting to join.
Yeah, let's not overwork Echo even further. And let's see
Here you
Don't
go.
do all the other things he would do.
I don't want to hire Echo
Grab an Echo
to now
now.
suddenly have to write
Unfortunately,
No, they
5
just
separate
overwork
letters
themselves.
to 5 different families about their
I don't speak.
next of kin
Very,
dying.
very true.
I just know the pheromone language.
That's the surface. The
Hmm.
one
I
that's
mean, that's
usually
like
in the security
half the
area.
communication system. Out of species.
Oh, I suppose I could write those
Yeah,
No,
it's
they
like
are not
the
anymore.
main way most animals
Oh,
communicate
you
with each
missed
other.
the paparazzi. You missed
I think Eyes is in here. I'm gonna let him know that we're leaving. But he can stay. We just might end up having to wait around a cafe.
Hi.
Don't mean to interrupt,
I
but
see your tail. Oh, no, we just, I think
Oh, come
that's
here.
everything,
I'll hug
actually.
you want to hug me. I can't
Oh.
imagine
Yeah.
that.
Imagine me hugging you.
Hi.
You too.
You said people that I'm comfortable with, right?
Both of you, not just you. But yes. There's
If
Mocha.
they agree to it, do you think I could ask you and Jaden? Well, I'm gonna ask Jaden, but do you think I can ask you to come along sometime?
If I am not particularly busy in that particular time, I could see about swinging it.
Alright.
Okay. Are you planning on leaving?
Mhm.
Okay.
It's about time to feed them. But you can stay if you want.
Yeah.
I'm not too far out myself.
Okay.
Thanks, by the way.
I might cut. Anytime. I might come back. About walk out with you.
All right.
Well, time to see what everyone else is up to.
Time for home and food. I'm trying to think of what book I want to introduce them to first. I don't know very many good baby books.
I don't think mine is appropriate because I don't think what I've read first was appropriate.
What did you read first?
Little squeaking at night. I gave one of them.
Edgar Allan Poe.
That's the first thing you ever read.
Yep. Telltale Heart.
Still enjoying it. I see.
We're heading out.
You had a. When did you start reading?
Stay well.
Good ideas.
Really early, I think. I don't remember.
Well, that's a thing to start reading, I guess.
Good night, Cerberus.
I think usually you start with baby books.
I don't remember the other ones. I just remember that one.
Because you were a baby, I'm pretty sure, Eyes.
Doing the same.
For earlier.
Hey, buddy, if I'm not back before.
Keith, show Finley.
It's not exactly.
Show Maury the baby.
Oh,
But
okay.
If I'm not back before.
Hi, boy.
She needs to see the child.
This is Mia.
I'll be heading out for a little bit.
She's very soft.
Yeah, I know.
I was going to say.
She has a spirit ward on her, so I'm not sure how great of an idea it is for touching, but you can at least come see her. It's just for the malice.
You're so small.
Alright.
And yes, I've offered to babysit.
And of
Should
course,
the need arise.
if she's not here, then she probably won't have the ward on, so you can pet her then.
A ball.
As long as you have clean hands.
A bone ball, but a ball.
Obviously.
Suggest maybe throwing 3, so 1 for each head.
I may have beans on my hands, but I
I
don't
told them to
fall on all
share
fours.
because if I threw
Nope.
3, they'd be going in everywhere.
She has beans too.
Non-stop.
Don't look at me like
Tiny
this, anyway.
beans.
Hopefully they can share that. That doesn't stop you from getting stuck onto the couch.
May I give them a pat?
Don't look at me like that. You have gotten stuck onto the couch.
I haven't since the time I tricked you to steal your pillow.
Yeah, no, that worked out for you.
Well, I'm gonna head
did
out so
steal
I can
your
get her
pillow
fed.
for a little bit.
For 5 minutes.
Jaden,
Before I jerk you off of it.
They're leaving.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head out so I can feed
I'll
her.
talk to you a little bit more about everything later.
Okay.
Thank you.
They're adorable. I love them.
You're good, bud.
Yes, she's probably the cutest thing I've ever seen. And I'm not biased. Not at all.
I'm
No, no, no,
gonna
no,
see
you
you.
are.
I know you.
Yes.
You're the one that made friends with Rochelle.
Yourself, please. Also, what's with the power armor here?
Nice. Cerberus, I'm
Bye,
taking
Cerberus.
them back home.
Yeah.
They need to be fed.
You go into a battlefield or something?
I might be back.
Okay, it is nice.
I should bring Seraphine here.
You too, also.
Come on, Mia.
Good night.
Here we go.
There it is. Every time we leave.
Every time we leave what?
You know you love it.
Are you heading on to?
Yeah.
Feels like
I
about
might
that
return,
time.
depending. It feels close. If it's open for another little bit of time, I might come back, or Sneasel might wander.
Take the front.
Oh, I got it.
Thank you.
There you go.
So, how did they enjoy their first outing?
Seemed like it went well. We had a little adventure underneath the couch.
Did you get stuck on the couch again?
No.
Or was it the times where you say you get stuck, but you're not actually stuck?
I wasn't stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Lala! Baby!
Yeah, sorry, I didn't hear you before. There were just so many voices. I
Yeah,
couldn't
there's a
hear
lot
you.
of voices. Don't worry.
Yes, the one
I figured you hadn't heard me.
character who's never confirmed because they've never.
When you said Ida, I was like, oh shit, it's time for Invisible.
Oh, I didn't say Ida.
I thought you
I
said
actually
Ida,
didn't.
and I was like, oh,
No.
fuck.
No one's told
I just said eat.
Not a message, not a peep.
It's time.
There hasn't been confirmation on the.
Time for Michael to go see puppies.
Let people know about that.
He's gonna be so happy.
Potentially, I'd have to find out.
Time for Michael to
If you
see
need a break,
puppies
you
and
can just sit
Zane
here.
to say hello.
Oh yeah, if I need a
Hello.
break, I'll sit
It would be for me to be confirmed as a member.
Hello, Ribbo.
Hello. I love Illustrator's tail sticking out of the wall. It's so cute.
Asking the person.
Bro, I'm sad.
Huh?
I thought I was streaming or having reached today, but I never hit
No.
I never hit start.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, of course it is. It's a fucking PS5 game, right?
I'm so sad.
Yeah, it has like 300k. I'm like, Jesus
Overall, he got
Christ,
some
I'm
good
gonna
advice,
have
but
to
now he kind of has a
decimate
rank.
the shit out of that.
Start out with
It's already been 3 hours.
and then move on to kind of an
and the
escape.
tongue,
3 hours.
it works so weird.
I was
For 5 hours, you must have scared.
I was planning to go in as a live, but I might end up heading out because I got a headache.
If I find
You can like.
I have a headache, fantasies. I have a headache.
Ending off with something quiet.
Ending.
Get some rest, Turbo.
I'm thinking about starting with a group dinner.
Cool.
Yeah.
Get some
I
rest.
want to play a live
My body's just. My painkillers are actually wearing off.
Actually gonna make this a thing.
Okay,
Need to
get
pop
out
some more.
VR. Go get some painkillers. Have some food. Don't lift them.
Yep. I already have food. I had 2 pieces of chicken and some fried rice.
Hello.
Sorry, not
Sorry, eyes got getting pulled away.
Right away. Finley probably would like have. Mama. Finley probably would have like gone more around more people, but he was sticking with the baby. With the baby.
Also, how'd you like being the baby?
The spider.
Did you have fun?
On the normal map. I'm having fun.
Yippee!
Oh, okay. Baby adventure and
Baby adventure, baby explore.
Texture. So
Explore within their means.
I want to explore so many places.
Just have to get control of the legs first.
Yeah, that's fair.
But it also came with a distortion map that I can use.
I'm gonna head out.
Good
Bye-bye.
night.
Good night.
Oh, maybe I should play.
Good night.
I hear you. Yippee!
No, you.
Yippee! They've risen.
Okay, chat. We're gonna find someone to rate. Let me just look around real quick, because I've got a headache. Let me see who I can rate. Oh! You can get Dagger. Okay. Thank you for coming. Oh, that's the wrong dagger. It's the wrong one. /raid. /raid. Dagger VR. There we go. That's the right one. Okay. Thank you for coming. Thank you for staying. I hope you guys had a good time tonight. I will see you maybe tomorrow for some Hades or Palmon or Pal World. We'll play one of those tomorrow. Okay. Goodbye, Gabos. Goodbye.